I'm sorry everyone, I may have messed that up. I'm slightly late now. How are you? An enormous clown, aren't you, Ray? Yeah, I'm an enormous clown. I can't help being an enormous clown. Actually, I quite like the fact that I'm a clown. Right, sorry about that. I accidentally cancelled my own stream there. So I had to restart. You know, what a dope. I mean, oh God, I'm such a professional. It's unbelievable. So welcome to Farming Simulator 22. Oh, you don't believe me? Right, I'm gonna. I was paused. Apparently I paused it. Apparently I paused it. Oh, I'm not surprised it's in the middle of the night. Let's unpause it so it gets closer to daytime. Right, right, hang on. I've got to get to. Don't know what I'm doing. Sorry, I'll be with you in a minute. I'm just getting the app up. Wow, I came in really early to get all things set up, and then I completely botched it by cancelling my own stream. You could say that was an enormous howler. That's the best howler I've pulled today. Yeah, well, I can't even think of anything to go with that, to be honest. It seems like I'm coming out anyway on the sound. So you know, if I'm not coming out, you know, I'm too quiet, too loud, you know, a bit of dust on me controller here. You know, please let me know. And if the game sound is not loud enough, please let me know. All these things I like to know. I know there's a car over there. Right, okay. So last time, I don't know what I was doing. I was selling those. We was making profit. We got up to 61,000. Okay, so this is the stream where. Oh, hang on. Let me take off that stupid banner. I mean, why would you have a banner there, Ray? That's ruining the whole performance. Right, okay. Got rid of that. See, I'm professional now. I've got all these tools. I'm a bit of a tool myself, to be honest. Now, we haven't slept for about 4 days now. So, and apparently, yeah, somebody's alive now, but who cares? Right, so we're just waiting for daylight, really. I can't see a thing. Same old house. We still got the rubbishy old shed there. I just want to show off the building part, really, but shedding was probably not a good way to start. So we look on our map, and I've been looking through the settings because on Farming Simulator 19, which is the previous iteration of this farming simulation series, it had a thing to adjust the UI so that you could make the text bigger and stuff. Doesn't seem to have it on this edition. Apparently that costs too much. So I don't know. There's like gradients across it. It's like a line across it. What's that? That's pretty shabby, Ray. That's very shabby. Look at that. Don't like to look at that. It's some kind of shadow. So we're growing, and we're probably over halfway through. All right. Okay. So you're thinking, what do we do now? Well, first of all, wait till daylight. But I have acquired a tool, which I didn't actually know I had. Apparently, I thought I had one, but apparently I didn't. Can I sleep for 1 more hour? I mean, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. What's happened to the time? All right. Okay, that's better. Right. Okay. So we're all ready and waiting for the next lot. Now, you know, it's all been fertilised, so I've done all the fertilising. Don't know why I suddenly changed into a Cornwall kind of voice. I've kind of turned a bit Cornwall, really, which kind of destroyed my Bristolian. Some say there is a bit of Bristolian left, but you know, I'll bank on that. I mean, I bisp still be here. You know, that's a little bit of Bristolian. So it's Cornistalum. That's not a word, really. Right, it's oh, look at that, lovely day. Everybody's happy. Please come into the chat. I need some help on this game. On buying, selling, how to get the AI workers to work. Right, now what have I got? Speed have I got it on? I don't know why it saves every time I go into there. Well, part of me likes it, the other part doesn't. Right, so yeah, and yeah, I can't say anything on there. So it looks like we've got auto save 15 minutes and we've got 33. I'll tell you what, we'll knock that down now. to a reasonable amount, because you don't want it to go too fast. Because I found a job to do while we're waiting for this to do. Alright? Now I could speed up to 360 times, which I probably will. But what I've been doing, look, there was a couple of trees here, but guess what? There isn't now. I mean, there's a stump, so I've probably got to get a stump remover or something, which I think I did play around with on my old game. But what I did was, I cut a tree down and I shoved it all in the back of there. Right, and I've already dumped one lot already. So the first thing we're doing is we're driving up to, no, I need the big map for this, to where the mill is. Now I'll have to go into the map thingy to do that. So somewhere, and by the way, in Formula Farming Simulator 19, these places were named, and it was yellow writing on a dark background, easily seeable. So why did they go to a UI which is white on light blue, you know, which from back here you can barely read it, and they don't name it anymore? It does seem a little bit odd, but somewhere around here there is a kind of sawmill or something. Carpentry. Sawmill, right, so we want to go there, so tag it is there, right, we're tagging it. Okay, so there's the tagging done. We got to go all the way up there, so that's where we're going. So we're going up there. Now we can belt along on this thing. Whatever, I would have probably fall out. Which way? That way. Okay, yeah, I know where I'm going. I've been there. Well, I haven't been there. I've done one lot already. So this can pass the time while time passes by. And I can go at an enormous 60 miles an hour. What's up with you? I mean, alright, I may have been on the wrong side of the road, but I'm not going to apologise for that because I don't care. Just for that, I'm going to scrape your Alright, yeah, it could have been my fault. What makes you think it's my fault? Sorry about that. Sorry about that, other drivers. Oh, what's a cracking flyer there? Yeah, just going to scrape the paint off of that and scrape the paint off that one, scrape it off of that one. Yeah, I don't care about AI cars. As you probably guessed. But please come into chat. Come in. Oh, actually, first thing I want to do is I would like to thank Ghost57 for popping in on episode 1. Okay, on episode, and also could be Sam Marco as well, and Sam Marco or Saeed Marco. All right. On episode 2 we had O times O main 19. Thank you for coming in. The Sketches B, which is Jess, and Smith Gamer 07. Thank you very much for coming in on episode 2. I could keep going, but I can't hold it with 2 hands. And then on episode 3, Del Macarino and Marcel McCracken. I'd like to thank you all for coming in on those episodes, and I hope some people come in today and watch me thrash out another couple of hours on this, because I haven't got this for too much longer. Right, we don't care if it's a car coming, but God, I could really hammer it out here. God. I might take that off. Oh yeah, oh, this is God, it's great stuff. Look at this. Grand Theft Auto, here we come. Right, hang on, which way? Right, okay, I'm confused now. Maybe up there, right, I'll go up there. I like it. Through the narrow streets, God, we can hit people off bikes, we can do all sorts, you know. I could be a real vicious one, I want. Well, I'll tell you what, this is the best bit of the game, is getting in this car, just crashing into that wall apparently. But this is part of the game, this is part of the fun. This, you know, just gets fun out of knocking down posts. In fact, I'm going to do that. There you go. Have you enjoyed that one, Jess? Yeah, let's knock out another one. There we go. But the big kind of lamppost things. Whoa! So, we've got a sideways skid there. Wish I could do that again. Right, somewhere up here is this big sawmill or something. Right, now we got. Is it here? Wow, I can't read that. No, it's a little bit further. Right, a bit further. Well, yeah, there it is up there, Ray. What's the matter with you? Yeah, we don't want to rotate in one, please. Right, we're going to go up here, we're going to sell a load of wood. Now, our job to find out which the correct area it is. I took all the wood off and put it on the wrong spot. I put it at the far end, which I presume must be for larger pieces. Now, I was wondering if you could just tip it out of the back. Oh god, it's a horrible racket. Oh, blimey. Now, if that's too loud, please let me know. And I'll turn the game sound down a bit. God, it does seem loud, doesn't it? Right, okay, I'm going to turn that down. Because I can't have noise while I'm thinking. How do I think? That's not it. Right, noise. How do we reduce noise? Right, noise. Maybe environment? Is that what it is? Environment? It's not radio, is it? What's GUI? Graphical User Interface. Oh, that's it, yeah, Graphical User Interface. So, for a minute I'll turn it down, but remind me to turn it back up after. Cost all that. Right, can I tip this thing? Right, tip it, tip. Yeah, right. Lift up the thing to tip. Is there no way of tipping? Two of them? So if you want to LB, RB, LB, RB, on an Xbox there's left button, right button, which is the top two buttons, and then the ones below are the RT and the LT, which is the left trigger and right trigger. But I don't need to be, anybody to help me out with controls. I know controls on an Xbox. So it looks like we've got to do this manually. Alright, we've got to do it manually. Now, sometimes a car comes along here and I block their way, but I don't care. So, I presume, I think that's where I did it yesterday, is I dropped it just here. So we've got to get out of the car in this horrible racket, and then we've got to undo the straps. So, we've got to, how do we undo the straps? Apparently I'm climbing on it. How do we undo, oh, did I not? Oh, yeah, unfasten, that's it. Unfasten. Oh, crikey, it's got to be that accurate, is it? Christ. Oh my goodness, it's got to be accurate. Oh god, this is difficult to do, isn't it? Well, it looks like I've done it. Right, so then we've got to do this. So it's going to take a little bit of time. I was hoping to just tip it out, but that didn't transpire, did it? So we just get these out one at a time. Missed that one. But it'd be very handy if I could tip it out, really, wouldn't it? This is a tricky one, this one. So it takes a little bit of time, but by then the stuff will be grown. But we're tree hacking now. Now, I bet you're wondering, how did you do that, Ray? How did you possibly cut down a tree? Have you bought one of these gigantic tree building instruments? Hang on. Can I undo that one? Well, why do I go so high? Is there a problem with height? I mean, it looks like they're unfastened, doesn't it? Well, I'm having a job getting this out, apparently. I didn't have this trouble yesterday. I just went up for this and grabbed them all out. I mean, what's going on here? Hang on, this may be... Oh, yeah, that's it. I was going to say, some kind of glitch going on here. Oh, for goodness sake, what's the matter? Right, come on. I'm trying to lift that out. Why won't you lift out? Come on, come on. Oh, this is getting ridiculous now. Hello? Some kind of problem here. I mean, I've undone the strap. Well, I think I have. I mean, so that says fasten it. Oh, right, I see. Okay, so. Right, okay. Oh, right, that seems to have done it. Right, okay. Right. Okay, I'm just a numbskull. It's alright. Not exactly the easiest thing in the world, I mean, is it? Well, it is. I just can't see it, can I? So yeah, I mean, it's funny, the first time I chopped down a tree there was loads of wood, but for some reason half it disappeared. So I don't know what happened on the first one, but I seem to have a lot more on that one. And then put it there, and then I went over here, and this is where you set it. So we're just going to see it disappear. Ready? Put the card in as well. There you go. And alright, it didn't make a lot, but at least I got rid of the tree, which is the main thing in what we're trying to do here. Right, we've got to go back now. So let's go back and find out if our farm has overpitched itself. Right, this is how it looks on the map. Apparently I'm still moving. So please come in on the live chat. I would appreciate your help. I might just tweak that up a little bit more on the speed. Which one is it? Not that one. Oh, it could be on the wrong end. So I'm going to tweet up to 10 times. Up 15 times. Any events on 15? Any events on 15? Right, so you may think, I'm treating this, as though some kind of joke. Well, I can assure you now, this is no joke at all. I am treating this game seriously, I just thought I'd have a bit of fun in between. I'm totally treating this seriously. I mean, look at the way I'm hugging the road here. Oh, hang on, I may have gone the wrong way. No, I think I'm alright. Hello, see if we can cut this guy up. Hey, Buster, move it! Come on, move it! Come on! Oh, apparently I can go over stuff. Oh no! Oh dear! I obviously tried a manoeuvre I shouldn't have tried there. Oh dear! How do you get out of this stick? Is there a way of rolling the camera? I mean, rolling it. Is there a way of? I mean, I can fasten the belts. Would that help? Fold the car? I mean, that might do it. I'll tell you what, we'll change cruise control. What about that? Change cruise control. Oh, I seem to have got myself in a bit of a predicament here. Can I, push this up? Push it up. Hey, mate. Could you move this thing? Because I'm kind of stuck. I'll tell you what, I'll go to somewhere else and then go back. There you go. What? How did I work that one out? What a genius! God, that was... See, this is why you do experiments. Always experiment, ladies and gentlemen. It's the best fun you'll ever have with a pair of jeans on. Not sure I'm wearing jeans, but God, I'll tell you what, 60 mile an hour. I would like to go 100 mile an hour, really. Hey, don't you pull out in front of me, scallywag! Yeah, God, I'm loving this car. This is Grand Theft Auto at its severe best, isn't it? Oh, this is brilliant. I don't care what side of the road I am. I want as much width as I can so I don't fly off into outer space. Right, I'm keeping it on the live chat. Oh, I may have gone too far there. I may have gone a bridge too far. Don't go on the tomatoes or whatever they are. Yeah, see, there's a load of trees here. We're trying to get rid of those stupid trees. Who invented trees is what I want, eh? Stupidest ideas. Right, and then we're gonna pop out. Right. See, I have bought one of these. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, and then I've already worked out the controls. And I'm genius. You do that. Apparently, I can't go on you. It's got to be green. Oh wow, this done. Oh, I see. I've got to be closer. Right. Okay. I've got to be closer. Right. Okay. So I can't go a bit lower. Right. We're going to go and then press that and go. I mean, it might fall on my car. Last time it fell on my car and I couldn't dismantle it. But hopefully this will fall across the road and block up all the traffic. Oh, it did fall on the car. Alright, let's move the car then. Oh no! Oh no, it's alright. No, pushed it back. No, it's fine. Right, well, we'll just keep out of the way of that tree then. Let's move it slightly away from the tree, shall we? But not too far away that I've got to walk a long way. Right, there we go. So, we're tree cutting. Isn't that a brilliant idea? It's one of my better ideas in life. I mean, can I make that any shorter? I would like to make this shorter. Less. Alright, I can. Fair enough. Right, and then... See, I've already got the hang of this. See, it doesn't take me long to get the hang of things. Now, I don't know which is the optimum length. So I'll have a go at that one. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll try that length and see if we can pick it up. Wow, that doesn't want to move, does it? Alright, and then we'll go to this tool and see if we can pick it up. If we can't pick it up, then we know it's too heavy. Right, object's too heavy, so therefore that is, not right. So we're going to chop a bit more off. Maybe down the middle there. Whoosh. See, it's just fun, isn't it? I found something to do in between the growing. Slightly missing the object there, never mind. Right, okay, we'll probably do them a little bit longer than that. I mean, alright, it's the thickest bit, isn't it? That's what my doctor said to me when he was examining my brain. Yeah, this is the thickest bit. Yeah. You found that funny? I thought that was quite funny. That's too big. Well, yeah, it's probably because it's a gigantic weight here, that's why. I'll tell you what, let's cut these off. Yeah, I got the controls, I learn controls very slowly. Oh yeah, I think that means I'm two. So let's get this, just nip it right in the bud here. Right, and then it might fall down. Oh yeah. Well, that did trick, didn't it? Right, and then we'll nip off another bit here. See, it doesn't take me long to work stuff out. Yeah, we'll whoosh it down there. That's it. Let's whoosh it off. I don't know how. Well, anyway, we'll get there bit by bit. I'll just, I think some bits disappear when you cut them. They kind of. So you're enjoying it so far, and there's nobody coming in to watch me. I mean, why is nobody watching me? Slightly miffed about that. I am slightly miffed. I'm slightly miffed about that. We'll cut these pieces off. Right. And say piece off, did you? Yeah, I said cut piece off. Not piece off, but cut a piece off. Oh, that's entirely different. All right. Thought for a minute he was swearing. No, I wouldn't dream of swearing, not in front of animals and live children. No, I think it should have been children and live animals. Close. I mean, if you like the jokes, jacks, if you like the jacks and the jokes, if you like those, if you like them, just let me know. I like, it just kind of breaks up the, breaks up the boredom, doesn't it? Can I go tighter than that? I like it tight. I like a real tight cut there. That's it. Oh. Maybe I'll rotate it down a bit. That might be better. Bit of an angle, but never mind. Chop that off. I'm not going for precision here. I mean, what do you want? I don't want absolute precision. Crikey. That's for precisionless idiots. No offence against precisionless idiots. Can't upset anybody these days, can you? Well, I mean, I can. I'll try my best. Another cracker. You're full of them, Ray. You ought to be an entertainer. Really? Yeah, you ought to take it professionally. Really? Oh, a professional idiot, you mean? Yeah, that'll work. Right, can I pick that up? How can that be too heavy? I mean, alright, it's a trunk. Christ, it's got to be really small segments, isn't it? Blimey, mate. I mean, come off it, duck. Quack. Blimey. I think I must have had a smaller tree, But yeah, we're getting into wood cutting now. We're getting into Train Tattoo Man territory here. I'll carve out, one of those strike pieces for Horizon Zero Dawn soon. By the way, my birthday present arrived, was it yesterday or the day before? It got delayed from my birthday to when it was not my birthday. I think it was 1st of May. So I've just got it, and it's Horizon Forbidden West book that tells you, everything about the game. All the quests. What kind of builds to do, all kinds of stuff. Beautiful stuff. I won't be looking at it. you know, to help me with the game at all, but I just look at the pretty pictures, you know, look at the beginning bit, like, you know, this is what the damage is at 100% when you're on easy, you know, this is what it's like when you're on normal, so I'll look at all that kind of stuff like that, you know, and have great fun with that, and then you know, I won't look at, you know, oh, this is how you do your quest. I'll save that for, you know, when I get trouble with the quest, which probably won't be too long. And it's a very thick book. It's almost thick as my head. But isn't this fun? I mean, alright, it's going to take me a very long time to cut all the trees down, I admit. And you don't want to see me cutting wood, so I'll tell you what, we'll make this the last piece of wood, alright? You've convinced me. Oh, more one. It's not really progressing, is it? It's got to be the slowest vanilla I've ever seen. Right, okay, we're going to do it more. Right, okay, we're going to have to go up into, you know, 360 territory here, which is, you know, the Xbox 360, of course. But yeah, as I get further up the trunk, obviously, you know, it's going to be less weight, isn't it? Right, okay, so, but I thought we'd start off with a bit of wood cutting. Yeah, wood cutting crazy. That's it. Lots of wood cutting. It'll say what the ideal weight is really, but I'll just chop it random. In fact, let's test that. Let's test that piece. That is too heavy. Oh no, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. So that's the test piece, right? So we know from there on now we can just do them as those kind of. So it's a big one there, isn't it? Right, let's chop this baby into smaller particles. Probably about there. It's quite chunky, isn't it? Probably as chunky as the other one. So let's do some nice little chunks. Maybe that. Just kind of demolish it a bit, really. It's just, but yeah, I think it's good fun. I mean, all right, there are tree cutting things, you know, but they're inordinately expensive. So I thought, oh, I'll go for this. Dirt cheap. What could go wrong? You know, I didn't know whether it would cut a tree. You know, I thought it would be trimming the edges. You know, but said it's for cutting wood, and I didn't know which one to buy. So I thought, well, I'll just buy a cheap one. And if it cuts wood, it cuts wood. If it don't, it don't. You know, I learn from my mistakes. You know, that's how you should play games. Learn from your mistakes, not watch people that tells you how to do it. You know. And Starfield has been delayed. You know, it's upset a lot of people because they wanted it on that unique date, the 11th 22. You know, it's pretty unique, isn't it? So he's unfortunately he can't keep to that unique date now, so he's got to find another date. So it'd probably be, you know, I don't know, it'd have to be like the 2nd of the 2nd, 22nd is probably the next best one. But he did say he's got into the first quarter, so I'm glad they delayed it. Because there have been rumours that it was, you know, it may be a bit buggy. So, and if you know, there's rumours going around, really you've got to take notice of them. You know, within the studio, there seemed to be some kind of rumour that it wasn't quite ready yet, and we're getting quite close. So they've delayed it, and I'm happy about that. I would prefer a game to be delayed and be good, in nice, decent quality, with just only the odd bug. I prefer that. And I hope people are patient and don't get angry with them and threaten them with divorce or anything like that. You know, don't do that. You know, that's not very nice. I think that just dissipates that bit, doesn't it? You know, you know, let's let them take their time, get it right. You know, they have been known to be a bit buggy, especially Skyrim. So, you know, they're trying to change their ways. They're under the Microsoft hood. Probably not a good hood, but still. That's proven a tricky one, this one. How come I'm so high? Oh. Maybe I'll crouch. Let me try doing it at that angle, that might help. No? Alright. Doesn't really like this one, does it? Alright, okay, let's get cracking anyway. Right, so but I thought this might be fun, you know, start off with a bit of wood cutting. We'll get on to the wood carving at some other point. Maybe we'll do that in 24. Yeah, we can carve our own structures. I mean, alright, that'll probably break the game and turn it into a wood carving game, which you probably don't want really. I mean, I'd quite like that. I mean, not that I'd be any good at it, but still. Anyway, you know, I thought, you know, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you know, it's early in the US, and you know, it's, you know, about right for Europe. I thought, you know, I might get a few views, but obviously people don't like my content and they don't want to watch, and that's fair dues. You know, that's their vernacular. I mean, you know, that's their choice. Proving tricky, some of these branches, aren't they? Oh, crikey. Right, let me just check the onions. Oh, we're getting on the dark side now. Right, I might turn it down now because I've obviously got a... So let's turn this down to a reasonable amount now. Say 30. Let's not overdo it. Let's kind of not go crazy. Right, yeah, it's because it's to one branch under the other. It's kind of hesitating a bit there, isn't it? But yeah, we have a couple of trees, you know, where... Hey? I think I would have had that hand. So I thought we'd have a little bit of fun chopping down trees. I think Jess is on her 19. I think she was chopping down loads of trees. I think we actually did a couple of co-op ones together. It's not something I play a lot. This, I mean, you know, it's just now and again when I think actually being bored out of my mind. You know, I think, oh, I'll have a little go on this. You know, why not? Let's get bored. You know, although, you know, I don't want to give it a negative spin, but it's not exactly the Elder Scrolls, and it's not, you know, it's not an RPG, so it's probably got something to do with it. Right, okay, I think that's pretty much it. Where's that bit floating in the air? Is that an hallucination on my behalf? Right, just chop off this last bit. Yeah, if there's any the kind of small dangly bits, they kind of just disappear. Piece there which won't quite butter up there. I mean, usually you kind of ooh, almost got it there. If I could just get that, because it usually kind of makes the other stuff disappear. Right, okay, we're all right. Right, let's slam this on the wagon. Might be a better idea if I brought the wagon closer. Oh, there it is. Well, apparently I'm holding up some guy. Good. I like holding people up. Why don't you just go round it? You some kind of nutcase? You actually somebody in there? No, that's too low and that's too high. Evening all. Got a problem, mate? Try going round it. Have you tried that? I mean, it's not difficult. Shall I move that for you? Well, I'll put the car on the road. That'll stop all of them, won't it? Bit mean, Ray. Well, I am a bit mean. You can wait, sorry. As much as I'd like to help him out, I'm not. Uh-oh. That one's too big. Crikey, it's a big one, isn't it, there? Let's shave that off. Could do with a shave, to be honest. But the sound of that reminded me of shaving. Right, I'll just plonk it on. I mean, what I might do is not dump this lot off. I'll do this maybe in between the stream, dump this off. We don't get a huge amount of money, but it gets rid of a tree. Means I'm less likely to bump into it. It was the old car thing works quite well. And you know, I've been very careful to kind of put it in, well, not neat, but you know, put it in so that it kind of all fits in. I managed to get that, and plus a load of branches. In fact, I even had a branch right through my car at one point. The car didn't seem to mind. Did you, car? No. Sorry. Can I get rid of this piece? This does seem to be a piece that's in the way here. If I get rid of that, I'll probably dispose of it. There you go. There you go. It's funny how that happens, isn't it? Quite logical, I suppose. If I get rid of that, I'll probably get rid of that. All of that. Don't know where that is coming from, but anyway. Right, let's see, we wanna... I'll tell you what, we'll drive the car a little bit closer to the wood. In fact, we'll park right on the road and, you know, really upset them. I've got my Farming Simulator t-shirt on, by the way. Oh, apparently that one jumped out of my... Sorry, am I holding you all up? Oh, you have to wait a while. You could always go round. I mean, is it so difficult to go round? Yeah, it's quite simple. I mean, alright, I have blocked off going around now. Oh, hello. That's... Oh, apparently I'm holding up the other traffic on the other side. Great. Oh, this is the kind of stuff I like. I like this. It's the best part of the game, you know, just being evil, annoying people. You know, it's real good fun. You know, if you're not doing it in this game, you ought to do it. You know, Lil suggests me he makes up stories. Yeah, he does. He makes up little stories. Says he's got a wife called Lil or whatever it is, and he's got, you know, a couple of kids called, you know, Bert and Ernie. Although I mean that ain't the real names he called them. Obviously, they're real names, but yeah, that'll fit on. Well, sometimes when you cut a tree down, you get a load, an absolute ton, and other time you just get like a few niblets like the last lot I just did. Oh, this might be getting near the limit here. Might just be branches from now on. Well, I'm sorry, sorry everybody, but that's going to have to stay there a bit longer. I'm sorry if you know, if it's annoying. But to be honest, I couldn't give a cheese biscuit about what you want. It's all about the farming. And you're just AI people. You're not real people. You know, I could say you're Sam from the dairy, who's a right old clown. But you know, that would be making up pure nonsense. Although it does sound good. Let's call him that, eh? Right, now can I fasten all this? See if we can slam a bit more on there first. Apparently that's too heavy. Right, is that branch in your way, mate? I'll tell you what, I'll be really nice here and actually get rid of that for you. What about that, eh? No, I bet he appreciated that. I didn't, because I want to keep him waiting as long as possible. Is that a rainbow over there? Oh no, it's my... wow, it does a little big marker, doesn't it? Right, I'll try and clear half the road. Somebody's at least had the idea of, let's go round. What genius this guy is. Right, I don't know if the straps are going to go on now, but let's try it. Let's try a strapless one. There. Sorry about that, lad. Alright. I'll tell you what, I'm not a horrible person. Well, I am. Alright, I'll move it then. Alright, I'll allow the traffic to flow, shall I? Otherwise we'll end up with an enormous queue of cars. Oh, I think I've got to cut that one. Alright, we're going to cut it. There's a trouble when there's something in the way, isn't it? Right, okay, got that. See, I know the controls. I'm not, you know, I'm brilliant on the controls. I've sussed out controls to the absolute limit. I'll try and put one more. Can I carry that? No. So I'm not a real, absolute, terrible, meanie, horrible person, although I am. I'll just move it for them. Otherwise, we'll end up with a tremendous queue, and I won't be able to get in my farm. So I'm purely just doing it for myself, really. I don't care about them. But yeah, nobody coming into chat today. Obviously. I must admit, I'm getting a lot of views on this. I'm probably getting just as many views on this as I am on my other ones that's getting a lot of views. So I'm a little bit surprised. In fact, I think it's got like 70 or something, which is, you know, have I found the formula for success? Farming Simulator. I mean, I can't go hitting vicious machines. So, you know, I'm a little bit upset about that, you know, so, you know, I don't know what to do I? Right, I'll be with you in a minute, lads. I'll scrape the paint off when you're driving away, don't worry. You're coming out? Seems to be coming out alright, Ray. Right, okay, I'm carrying that now. Right, so we can get this huge pendulum Anybody want to carry some? I'll tell you what. Would you like to partake? Right. Let's see if we can unfasten that. Oh. Hang on. It's a bit tricky, this fastening process, isn't it? In the grand scheme of fastening. It's not the easiest thing to do, is it? Clear this road, is it? You know, I'm not a road clearer. Right, I think that's enough. Let's see if we can get the straps on. That one seems to be on, but this one seems to be struggling, doesn't it? So I may have to remove that one. I'll put that one on. Right, what's happened to this one? It's nice to be strapless, isn't it? That was almost a joke there, eh? I think it's stuck on there. I don't think it's going to move. Right, okay, lads. Oh, that might fall off. There you are. Yeah, some people just ain't got a clue, have they? Look at the queue. Look at the queue. Look at the queue. Actually, I want to go the other way. Is that my vegetables or something else? Is this running over? Oh, may have hit the tree there. I never was a great driver, but at least we're progressing. Don't want to move that. Alright, I'll back into it. I mean, I'll probably go over it, that's the trouble. I have noticed in this game that if you go, you know, you think, oh, I'll push that back. It doesn't, you just go over it. Seems a little bit illogical. Well, sorry, I have to leave it there. You have to go round. It's quite simple, you know. It's not a difficult task on your behalf. Oh, crikey. It's a bit wobbly. Oh, it is a bit wobbly. I'll tell you what, we'll go to the outside. I want to see if anything drops off. Well, I mean, it's earning us a little bit of money. Let's have a look at the state of the industry. Oh, it's coming along. I'll leave it on 16 times for a minute. Let's get a little bit tighter. Oh, I can't see what's ahead. Not that I'm worried. And then what I'm going to do is, in a minute, hey, watch out there, whoa! Oops, shouldn't have done that. But wow, was that an experience and a half. Did you enjoy that, ladies? Alright, hang on. I'll flip back, see what happens. If it destroys my car and all its contents, I'll flip. Alright, you could say that was a dangerous mistake. Don't worry, we'll fish our way out of this. I can fish my way out of an envelope if I can, if I want. Oh, look at that, what a genius, eh? Eh? I am a genius, aren't I, eh? I've been driving all my life, eh? What a genius I am. And that piece of wood is still dangling there. I wonder why we're kind of toppling over. Is it because it's to the massive weight that I'm accompanying on my rainbows? Ooh, I'll tell you what, it's good fun though, isn't it? Go around a bend, way, tip over. It's best spot I've had in the game so far. I would like people to come in to chat today. Obviously, it's tremendously popular, but nobody wants to watch it. They prefer to watch it after. Maybe because, you know, the camera's not on. But, you know, I've got an Xbox. Oh no. I know. What did I talk about Xbox for? That was a stupid idea. Never talk about Xbox when your gears are stuck. Right, okay, don't worry, we'll fish our way out of a jam here. I'm scared if I flick vehicles, you know, I might lose the wood. Hey, could you give me a shove, mate? Don't worry, I'll get myself out of this, you know. Oh, I'm a clown. No, I am. Yeah, I am. Oh, look at it. Oh, look at this. Oh, I'll tell you what. I am absolute genius, aren't I? Look at that. I'm doing stunt driving now. This has become stunt driving all of a sudden. I've turned it from a farming game into a woodworking and stunt driving contest. I know what you're saying, go a bit slower, Ray. Well, I don't want to go slower, to be honest. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. I think it's a bit further. Oh yeah, there's the blinker. Yeah, how come they haven't named stuff anymore? It seems a huge defect in the game that they haven't named stuff. Apparently, by the way, I just want to say, you know, I just want to take back a couple of comments I made about, you know, Giant Software, about, you know, putting patches into this game. they have been putting patches into this game, so I apologise to them for, you know, they have been doing it, right? So I ignored that statement. How do you... Is that it? I mean, has a problem with that, doesn't it? Okay, I've got a problem with that one apparently. That one seems to be a problem. Ah, right, okay, that's done. Not a problem anymore. Right, we'll flip this on here. I think this is the last of the wood cutting. That'd be something I could do on my holidays. God, I'll tell you what, best to come at night. It's quite as a daisy then. Although daisies quiet. I mean, well they are, but some people say they talk to each other, plants. I mean, what would the plants sound like if you talk to each other? It'd be like, me, me, me. You know, would it be like... Some people say it's a high-pitched sound. Well, I think I just demonstrated that one. Yeah, I think it's a little cobblers. But they must communicate somehow, you know, but they probably communicate visually, you know, like the octo spiders in Rama. Which is a fabulous sci-fi book. If you want a really good sci-fi book, there's 4 parts altogether, so read all 4 if I was you. First one is pretty good, you know, very small, about the size of a hobbit, you know. Well, the book of the Hobbit. I don't mean the size of a hobbit. You know, it's not 3 foot big. I mean, but and we go on the Hobbit. You know, but it's a very small book, you know, and there's a lot of fun. Leaves a lot of questions unanswered, and then all those answers get questioned in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, which I'd highly recommend. The 2nd, 3rd, and 4th was joined by Gentry Lee, and so it's Arthur C. Clarke that wrote it. He's very scientific, you know, he does a lot of scientific stuff, which I love, but and not so much on characters and emotional stuff. Gentry Lee came in and he was really good on that, so that kind of opened the game out a little bit more, made it a little bit more, you know, stress in the game and stuff like that. All the kind of stuff we like. And what a tremendous series that was. It was the best series I've seen anyway. Well, I haven't seen it on. And apparently the guy who did Dune, Villeneuve, his next project is going to be Rama, Rendezvous with Rama. So I'm really looking forward to that, because it was going to be that American actor. Can't remember the name of, but I highly respect him. He's a tremendous guy. Right, okay. Yeah, he was going to do it, but he kind of gave up. He couldn't get a writer. So what do I get for that? I mean, that's not bad. I mean, that's not bad for a tree, is it? Okay, let's go back. Because things are growing. Yep. Alright. So I'll put it on right, 200 times. By the time we get back, it'll be done. So I am treating this game seriously. Don't think, you know, I'm not treating this game seriously. I am treating it seriously. Oh, flarge. What are I going to do that for? Oh, I could put lights on, that would help, wouldn't it? Also, I noticed in this game, in the first one, you had 2 lots of lights. Put one on, and like you put the second lot on, it'd be like bigger lights. This, you only seem to have 1 option on lights, which is kind of annoying me slightly. Well, not annoying me, I don't really care, to be honest. I mean, you've still got lights, but these don't seem so bright as the other one. I don't know about you, but yeah, I would like it brighter. I mean, it's just the 1 option, look. So it's like it made little cutbacks. Alright, it's probably all in the effort of performance, you know, they've added a lot of stuff, so they want to get a better performance. And unfortunately that was one of the things to go with lights. Which is a bit of a shame. So I quite like lights. But I'll tell you what, we can go 100 mile an hour along a freezing dark road. No problem at all. Oh, I may have missed it there. Alright, I may have missed. Hang on, I missed my turning. Where's my turning? Where I can do a complete U-turn. I mastered the U-turn only on my 2nd try. I'm surprised I didn't do it on the 1st try, but you know, I had 3 different cars and I think it was 3 different cars, and something like 4 different instructors. So you know, I didn't have much chance on the driving test the first time. And obviously, I failed. You know, but you know, second time I did the lessons, 1 driver, 1 car. Obviously, I passed, which is what I should have done the first time. But you know, I was given a really not a very fair crack of the whip, and I like to crack a whip. Right, we're home. See, I know exactly where I'm going. Oh. Alright, we'll ignore the wood. We're more interested in the ground now. Whoa, sorry mate. Oh dear, sorry. Did I scratch your paint? Ooh. Oh, that's better. It's one of my thrills. Oh, sorry. Hell and well met Ghost 57. How long have you been waiting? Sorry. I'm having a whale of a time. I'm just waiting for the stuff to grow. I've kind of pushed it on a little bit since the last one, in that I've sold all the stuff I've got, and now I've got 62,000. I'm actually making a profit. So, although I don't want to park this here, do I? But suddenly it's gone black and I can't see a thing. It's really upsetting. Apparently I've got a torch, so I don't need help with controls or anything like that. I'm absolutely fine on controls. I've worked that out pretty quick. It wasn't much different than the other one. You know, the 19 one, which I have got, and I've got 3 different games going on it. And I've tried to push that game a lot further than this one, but I've got a very limited amount of time on this. So I'm trying to make the best of what it is. But I've 100% fertilised all 3 fields. I made sure I did that right from the start on this one. Canola seems to be the thing at the moment, since before the crash. Oh, I see. Sorry, Ghost, but it's not in my visual cortex. Paid off your debt. I haven't got any debt, Ghost. I'll tell you what, I don't think I've ever, on a farming simulator game, I've never gone into debt. I don't believe in going into debt. If I haven't got much money to buy something, I say, well, that's it, I can't buy it. I put it off until I've got enough money. So I don't, you know, a little indigestion, you know, took out about 2 million on us about episode 3. You know, I don't do that. I pay, you know, pay the wages as, you know, I pay it as I go along. Right, biscuit. Ooh, yummy. So, thank you for coming in. I'm fine on controls. Sorry, I'm talking with a biscuit in my mouth. The only thing I want to know, my number one thing in this game is, how do I program the robots? How do I program the vehicles to go from A to B? Now, I know the controls are going to be different on yours, but, you know, you probably better decipher it, because you'll know that particular key on your PC is this button, you know, so you'll probably know it, you know. Mine says LB, yours will say E, you know. So I've got no help on, you know, I don't need any help on controls. Now, settings I do need sorting out. In every Farming Simulator game, you start off with 100,000 debt. Check the bank. Oh, I didn't even know that, Ghost. I am on easy, by the way, so I don't know if that makes a difference. So here's my settings. In a moment, well, it don't matter about the autosave. We're called Cozy Farm. I'll put the time scale up because I want this to, you know, get to the next stage as quick as possible. Right, I'm on easy. I thought I'll start off nice and easy. I don't want to, you know, push any bricks out. You know, I've got the traffic on because I like, you know, and I turned seasonal growth off because that's going to be quite complicated and I'll have to do things really quick and all that lot. So I thought I'll switch it off, get used to the game, how to do different things and all that lot. Then I'll think about gradually introducing that stuff bit by bit. Okay, I think it's 1 day is the normal, but I've done it to 2 days just to give me more time. Fix visual, I don't want to fix month. I put the snow on just for a laugh, but I've turned off crop destruction, periodic ploughing, you know, I've took all that off for a minute, but what I'll do, I'll gradually introduce these, you know, hello, how are you? you know, like lime. I'd probably do say lime first, maybe get something to do stones, but because I haven't got much money, you know, and then and I've turned off, you know, the thing where they buy stuff if they run out, because I want to be in total control of when they buy stuff. I don't want some other idiot doing it for me, because you know it might put me in debt. Alright, so that's my settings. You can only tell the hired hands to do a particular field with whatever equipment they are in. I thought they had new AI drivers where you could say, right, get the guy who's just filled up his truck and take it to, you know, Le Fermier, whatever it is. What's it? Le Fermier des Jeux or whatever it is. And I found out that means the farmer's garden. So I was right with Le Fermier being the farm. What is that money icon? Oh, the money icon I think is our finances. Right, let's see if you're right then. Did I start off with 0? I've got loan interest. Well, apparently there you are. I haven't got a loan. So I must have started off, because I started off easy. You're not familiar with Farming Simulator 22? Oh right, okay. You could be right then. You could actually be right, Ghost, which really upsetting me. But it says they're loan 0, so it looks like I'm okay on that. This is pretty much the same. I mean, this is the same. It's just that it's a horrible colour now, which is I find really difficult to see. You know, especially on this map. You know, you get back here. How am I supposed to read that? It's got the same colour as Ark. You know, I can't read that. Before it was yellow on black, which is perfectly showable. No, you do not show a loan. So it looks like because I did the easy thing, because I just want to ease myself into the game. I could put it on normal if you want. Sorry, I'm eating a biscuit. But I just want to make sure I get used to the system, see if anything's changed, and if so, you know, get used to all that. I mean, I've only got it for probably till when Jess comes round next week, so I haven't got it for long, because you know it's the X's, and you know, and this is probably the only thing she's playing, and she probably knows more about it than I do, which is a bit of a shocker, because normally I know all the stuff and she doesn't. But you know, it's funny how things can change, isn't it? But she's played it quite a lot. I played Farming Simulator 19 a lot more, and kind of got used to it on one of my games. You know, I've actually gone into doing the lime and doing some of the more advanced stuff, but I'm trying to start off nice and easy. Now, I think I got nothing on there, so I'm just waiting for this to grow really. And my idea was to chop down some trees, you know, while I was waiting for stuff to do, because that's what I can, you know, the last stream it was like 2 hours before I could do anything. So what I did was chop down a couple of trees. Now there's a stump there, so I think you need a stump removal thing, so I could maybe lease one of those. So there should be a couple of stumps along here somewhere. Which, although I think one of them actually disappeared, because I managed to keep cutting it so far down that in the end it just disappeared. But there is a little stump there, so I thought I'd get rid of some of these, because they're really getting in the way. It seems an odd idea. Alright, it looks nice having a load of trees all around the edge, but the trouble is they get in the way, don't they? My game, my call. Right, okay, so but the things I need really is the seasons thing. I think I'm going to have a struggle to cope with it. At the moment I'm holding up all the traffic, by the way, and you know, and I'm really enjoying that side. I really enjoy holding up the traffic. I'll tell you what, I've had enough of holding them up now. Now, since last time, I have bought myself a chainsaw, which I'm having great fun with. And you know, I know how to use a chainsaw. You should have a button to show how close to harvesting the field is. Yeah, I have that. I'll show you that in a second. Right, it's this one here. So it's basically the same as last time. It's just the awful UI. So if I go to there, look, this is my growing. Now it used to be 4 levels before. Now it's 8 levels. So it takes a ridiculous amount of time. I went back to my old game actually before I did this, and it was moving from, you know, one section to the other pretty rapidly on 15 times. Now this I got to put on 360 times to actually get it to kind of move at any great kind of pace. And I think that's because of the whole seasons thing. So, you know, I'm having to do this. 360 is the fastest I can go. I'm going to save it on that so that it retains it. And then we seem to get some kind of movement. Yeah, I've been blocking these up for about an hour now, so I do like having fun with the traffic. There you are, lads. Go on. And, you know, it's a great big long queue, which is probably not doing the AI any good. So, yeah. But, yeah, I've got a load of wood here which I can transpose. So, I'll tell you what, I'll cut another piece there. So, you know, Jess has done tree cut and all this kind of stuff on her, you know, Formula 19. You know what? Not Formula, Farming Simulator. But yeah, I was having a bit of fun. I thought this would give me something to do in between. I thought it'd be a good bit of a laugh. There you go. So that's what I've been doing. I'm chopping down trees. All right. Now it does take a long time. Now, as you can see, you get wonderful crowd effects. Or should I say cloud effects. I'm just going to have a cup of tea because I've got a very dry mouth now because of the biscuits. It's funny, the time doesn't seem to be going 360 times, in my opinion. It's more, okay, that's just minutes there going by. You would have thought it would be days going by, wouldn't you, at 360 times? But it depends what it's 360 times off. Ah, there we go. Now we're in the dark bit. So now I will turn it down because obviously it's going to, you know, go way past. So I'll put it down on a kind of reasonable level like that, and pretty soon it should be ready for harvesting. Right, where's my car? Well, the easiest way is to do that. Is that it? No. Right, that's it. So let's park this somewhere. So I did a shed just for, you know, because you can do the big change in this is, I mean, I don't know if you know all the changes to this Ghost or whether you're interested, but apparently it's the biggest change they've had to the game, you know, since they've been doing them, really. It's the biggest update yet to you know, to whatever they were doing. You know, they've updated practically every part of the game. So, and I think I've already explained that, you know, things are bumpy now. Roads have got bumps in them. You know, so before it was just flat. So things are a little bit different in this, but as a consequence, you know, apparently it is a little bit more buggy, and some things are not working quite right. One example is if I quit out of the game, it keeps saying, it says, do you wish to quit, and you say yes, but the yes and no, do you want to quit thing stays there, and it doesn't actually quit. It just stays there indefinitely, so you got to like go back to your home screen or something, you know. So it does work, and some people said you may lose your save, so I'm a little bit worried about that. What if the needs, what if the needs rolling, what is the needs rolling message when you hover over a field? Oh, what, this here is that's the normal thing that it tells you in all the others, you know. It tells you your info, Do you mean on here? Where was the needs bit? Now, a particular thing that's not showing up is I have 100%ed the fertilizing on this, but it's showing light blue. Whoops. But Jess says that's a bug. That shouldn't be showing the light blue and need rolling. So that's a bug. Put it this way, there is no what's that? Farming Simulator on my computer at the moment. I've always had it on mine as some, you know, if I want to just have a go on it, it's always been there. It's just that I don't play it very often, you know, because obviously I want to play Elder Scrolls or something, you know. Right, so we're just waiting for this to do, and then we can start making a load of profit again. But yeah, I just wanted, you know, I made a huge mistake on episode 1 where I bought the wrong thing and then bought the wrong thing to go on it, so I ended up having to sell them both. So I went from 100,000 down to about 20,000 in the space of about half an hour. So I did make, I don't know why I didn't check that, because it looked like the thing I had in Farm Simulator 19, so I thought, oh, that's the little spray thing, but it wasn't, it was just a tank. So once this is done and it's daylight, we can go ahead. So we got a yield bonus, so I presume that's because I fertilised it, we got a bonus. I haven't got weeds or stones. Apparently there is stones on there, but I haven't enabled stones. And apparently this is the best crop of the moment, going from what I could see. Because if I go down, look, I've got 1 down to oat. Oh, actually, oats is the best thing. Oh, actually, I shouldn't be doing oats. Although, no, this is better. Yeah. So this is why I did canola, because it was one of the most, you know, best price you could get. I mean, there are going to be things higher probably, but it's going to be like potatoes and all this kind of stuff. Why would anybody want to do potatoes at that low price? I'm not really sure, but I suppose if it's that time of year, you would, wouldn't you? Cotton apparently has a very high price at La Filature de Coteau Spinnery. It does take a while to learn what the equipment does. Yeah, I had an idea, obviously, because I played it before. Yeah, look at this. I mean, it might be my TV, but as soon as I go over that, I can barely read seeds on there. So it's very much like ARC. I think it's because of HDR. I ought to take HDR off when I'm streaming, really. But yeah, you know, I can't read that. I mean, eggs apparently, but crikey, what are we going to do? Get 1,000 chickens and so it looks like things need repairing as well. But I'm on the easy option. So hopefully now I might be able to harvest it now. It must be very close to the time when I can harvest. Which, you know, is my favourite part of the game really, is when they harvest, so I can get harvesting and earn loads of money. That's what I'm trying to do. And then I'll start buying equipment, you know, say some lime. I'll introduce the lime thing and do it price, you know, bit by bit. Prices vary throughout the year, but canola was always been a good seller. Yeah, I learned from the first game that, you know, I think soya bean was another good one. I don't know what it is on here. Soya bean. What is soya beans? Because soya beans on there was really good. Got soya on here? I know there's no soya. Oh yeah, soya bean. They were always a good one as well. I think I was doing soya bean on 19. But you know, canola was better, so I thought I'd go down that route. Now, one thing that's puzzling me, Ghost, I would like to help. I mean, alright, you might not be able to help me on this, but Marisone, right? If I click on that to tag it like that, and then go to the map, alright, so that it kind of flashes like it does in the other games, and it goes to there, look. But I actually went there, and it's just a railway line. So I thought, well, how can I sell it there if it's just a railway line? It was just a railway line. I couldn't say anything to put stuff in. So I can't sell it at the highest price because there seems to be nowhere to put it. I mean, this here is the sawmill. That is that. So this is the kind of Marisone part. But I couldn't see anywhere to dump it. See, that's another a different place again. So unless it is that. See, I don't know if that's part of Marisone, but it says railroad silo. But is there a railroad silo on here? I mean, it could well be that it is that. Oh, I'll have to go through all these to find out if there's a railroad silo. So I'm a little bit puzzled on that, but it might not be able to help me on that because this is number 22, isn't it? I like to play this now and again, just for a change. I like to do the odd thing, just for a change. Right, I think we're near enough ready now. Oop. I keep flicking this thing. Right, yeah, I'm just waiting for that. So I think I'll put it on the next speed up again, which is that one. So I usually, really ramp this thing up because it just seems to be extremely slow on this particular version of Farming Simulator. It just seems to be very slow, but that's probably because of the whole seasons thing, isn't it? Even if you take it off, the game runs quite slowly, Apparently my daughter was saying that they were putting up to like 360. If it's a railroad, you should have a grated hatch on the ground or a button nearby to offload products. Right, I'm having trouble reading this distance goes. I mean, it might be easier for me to sit on my tablet, to be honest. Yeah, it would be easier to sit on my tablet. Sounds like a bug, yes, it says Ghost, yeah. Apparently it just says rolling showing on the map is a bug. So that's a known bug, but apparently they have done a few patches, about 4 of them, so you would have thought they'd do stuff like the UI, which is terrible. Just give it a darker colour on the thing that's on top of the blue, that's all. That would be the easiest way, but so that can't. It's just you put in a different number. You always assign it a colour. You just give it a number. I mean, it's that simple. Hello, we got snow. Is that going to affect my crop? I mean, I've turned that kind of stuff off, season thing off, so it probably won't. God, I've actually got snow. That's nice. But I don't think I've got slept for about 5 days now on this. Well, yeah, I did it 2 days per month because it was whipping through the months so fast. I mean, I got it in I started in August, and before I knew it, it was November. So I thought, wow, this is moving too fast. It wasn't progressing the, this change into harvesting at all. So I thought I'll make it 2 days, just so that it's not whipping through the months, like every 10 minutes. So that's the only reason I did that. In fact, I was thinking it to do it at about 4, but so I don't really know setting wise what to set it on. But obviously, if you haven't got it, then then you wouldn't be doing it. I mean, I don't know whether you'd get this one. It is I suppose it's better, It seems like it because the character creator is better, although that's very little part of the game. So it looks like it's still basically the same game, to be honest, but it's just little differences. And the seasonal thing is something that was a mod before, which was very popular, so they decided to put it in the game anyway. It looks like because I'm on easy economic mode and not seasonal, snow would obviously damage it, I presume, and I wouldn't get any. I wouldn't be able to sell certain things in the winter, so but I'm going to avoid all that. So yeah, I'm just speeding this up. It is tremendously slow. And that's my main gripe with it in the minute. It's just the fact that it's slow at progressing. The other one I just put up 15 times. I think 15 times was the maximum last time. And you know, it very quickly was done. There was no waiting around. If it started raising, you couldn't use certain equipment. Oh, in the earlier versions, yeah. So, but I think, yeah, if I think return the seasons on thing, obviously you'd have to harvest this before that kicked in. But it was still by default 1 day, I do believe, which gives you very little time to do stuff. You know, I would have thought you'd be working non-stop, which you know, I like to take it nice and steady on this because I've got to think about what I'm doing all the time. Right, so it just takes a very long time to. I don't know if it's going to go darker than that, but you see what I mean. I'm on 360. I'm on the fastest speed of the game, getting wonderful cloud effects, by the way. But it still takes ages for it to turn to harvesting, so I haven't got much to do. That's why I was going to cut trees down, because just something to pass the time, because you know this is still taking a long time. What else can I do, guys? Anything? I mean, I suppose I could go around my things to see if they're kind of full or they've got stuff on that needs filling up. What am I for seeds? Seeds I'm on 100%. I don't know if there's anything in there. Let me check. Whoops, went too far there. Right, let's start filling. I got a feeling this is empty. Yeah, it is empty. Okay, so that's empty. Right, okay, so really I'm just waiting for the harvest so this guy can kick in. I've got that. Got this guy. I could fill up this thing with more seeds, probably, while we're waiting. So let me whip to the shop. But yeah, I got a real job to read the map, to be honest. Oh, sorry. I can't see which way I'm. Oh yeah, right. I can see it now. It's a lovely snowy day, though, isn't it? I tell you what, the lights don't seem to be as good in this game either. Before I used to be able to see quite a long way ahead, but oh, there's a very bright back one. Oh right, oh there is multiple lights. Oh good, because I prefer this nice bright one. That's it. So I can, because I tend to go at full speed all the time, mainly because I want to ram people off the road. Yeah, and you know, and I make up little stories and things, you know, while I'm doing it, just to kind of, you know, pass the time. So I haven't named my character. I haven't gone overboard, obviously. So the shop is just here, so let's whip in here. I think I've already bought stuff. I just got to go up and fill it up, I think. Although I don't know which one this is. Which one is it of these? Is it this one or that one? Oh, it's that one there, right? Okay, so that's. Oh yeah, it's a fertilizer. That's obviously seeds, isn't it? I remember on Farming Simulator 19, I bought a huge pallet of liquid or solid instead of liquid. So I made a huge error there. But, and what I have noticed with when you buy that is you can't sell it once you've bought it, whereas you know the machines you can take back. You know, although you get half price. Yeah, the actual, if you buy the wrong thing on seeds or fertilizer, you've had it really. I wonder if this is going to affect our farming this now. This, I'll turn it off. Right, let me have a look, see what it said there. Hang on, let me look at my tablet. It's far easier. By default, 1 day is 24 hours, which represents a single month, and 12 months in a year. Right. Yeah. I mean, you can in this one, you can have it as real time, which which I don't think you could in the first one. It was like 3, 5, 15 or something like that. Yeah, it does seem rather quick, but I suppose, you know, you don't want the game to take forever, do you? What if this is going to affect our driving, you know, this snow? I presume it might. Wow, it's still not full. That thing still not full. Crikey, I thought it would have been full, but so I should have got some more. Really, never mind. I've got a big field though. It's 3 big. Well, to me it seems big anyway. I think on the other one I've got some smaller ones. So I thought I'd do this one, and I've got an American, so I could do a Formula, 19. I don't know why I say Formula. I could do a Farming Simulator 19 stream. I've got a couple of games going on that. One where I did it on. I think I started on that one on normal as opposed to easy. So that's why I'm really struggling on that one to make money. But I thought I'd go on easy on this because a lot has changed. So I think that's probably the last one now, so it should kick in any minute. We're on the fastest speed, so I don't sleep, because what I found is if I go on this very fast speed and then go to sleep, sometimes like 2 days goes by. It seems like it, because it went kind of day, like, and day again. It kind of, so I've got to be a bit careful when I do that. I thought it would tell you, how much it had grown, but it's visual, isn't it? So I just got to keep my eye on it, really, and then I'll slow it back down, which is, I think, probably what a lot of people do, isn't it? So I'll probably do this till about 5 o'clock, maybe a little bit more. It doesn't really affect my neck at all. In fact, I can actually just lean back on my little cushion behind me, and I'm still speaking to the mic, and it's fine. If the game is hard to hear, you have to let me know, but there's not a lot going on at the minute. I have turned the vehicle sound down because they do kind of drone quite loudly, so I'll turn that down. But I think the background noise or whatever is about 70% or something, so hopefully you can hear wind blowing and stuff. I mean, it's kind of coming up on my thing. I mean, if it's not very loud, please let me know and I'll turn it up a little bit. The streaming doesn't seem to be too bad on this. It seems to be quite reliable on my PC. So I'm doing this with OBS on our PC, which is what a lot of people use, and it seems to be working better than probably my my PlayStation, well, my consoles, because both of my my Xbox is useless at streaming at the minute. Twitch is apparently on holiday, and it just isn't working well at all. So I can't do anything on Twitch now, so I can't carry on with my vanilla character, which I want to do. Oh dear, look at that, snow's come back. Oh, fertilizer's gone down as a result of the snow. Although it's gone up there. 199, that's kind of odd. But I suppose if we have the seasons thing on, then obviously it'll check. I will kick in on the seasons thing. It's maybe at some point just to see what it's like, but I've only got it, say, another few more days. So, but in fact, what I might do, Ghost, I've got an idea, because I've had no problem really streaming. I mean, it doesn't mean I can't do much else, but then I didn't mention it much anyway. I'm going to stick in an extra stream every week now, and hopefully it won't upset any of your schedules. If so, just watch it later. So I might fit one in either, I don't know, either Wednesday, Thursday or Friday. I'm going to stick an extra stream in and maybe do 2 on Forbidden West. Because I'm kind of more behind on that one. Right, I just got to wait for this to change, really. We're kind of February now, so I can see it. Look at the weather forecast for the next few months. So well, it's going to whip through those days really fast, and it's amazing. We'll ignore that. Maybe just go. So March is going to be a lot better. As soon as it gets to March, oh crikey, we have high winds. Yeah, this came in I think on 19. You know, about mushing over plants, wasn't it? Although it could have been 17. I can't remember. Right, let's just check. Oh, we're on the very dark one, so it should change any minute. Right, let's get everything ready then. Right, let's get to the harvester. I wonder if this affects you, kind of, you know, being all slippery and all this kind of stuff. I wonder if it affects anything like that. Oh, look at that. That changed quick. Yeah, normally don't change that quick, obviously. Right, where should I start? Oh, that's a good one. Possibly, possibly here, I suppose. Wow, that day went fast. So I might go here first. Oh well, I can't see a thing now. That's funny, I was trying this the other day. It didn't seem to be doing anything. I'm pretty good on, you know, lining all this up and getting this going, and then, although I tend to let the AI robots do it, you know, because, you know, it can be a bit dull doing this. I mean, if you had a lot, you know, if it was a lot wider, say twice as wide and did twice as quick, I probably would do it. But so we're just waiting now, and just as soon as it hits ready to harvest. It's funny that ready to harvest hasn't got different levels, isn't it? You know, I suppose if it's ready to harvest, it's ready to harvest. So I suppose they don't need to do anything else. But yeah, I'll do things like withering and weeds and all that. I'll do that at some point, but I'm just trying to make some money after a disastrous start where I ended up with, I think it was 11,000. Went from 100,000 down to 12,000 in the first episode. So 2 and 3 I've been trying to pull it back. I nearly got there now. Oh, I'm a little bit out there. Best I suppose have a little bit of overflow really on this, and it's kind of so that one goes over the other. What I want to know is if you start off fairly straight, what if you started off on an angle? Would the AI man sort it out so that it was straight, or would you just go along at an angle? I'd like to know that as well. Right, it's harvested. Okay, right, it's harvested, Ghost. Right, ready? We can do the harvesting now. So now I'll turn it down. So this is what I generally do in these games. I'll turn it down to say, I don't know, 5 times, and then we'll get this guy going, and I'll think about some profit. Right, there we go. And then we can follow that up with our cultivator, which is somewhere around. There he is. We've got a cultivator going at some point. I won't do it yet. Yeah, I'll give him a little bit of time. Actually, I normally start on this left-hand corner one. Never mind. But I think I'll be different today, just for your benefit. Although we better get this guy out of the way first, don't we? Otherwise, he's gonna be interrupt that other guy. I have had a little go at, you know, trying to do the more advanced stuff on 19, just a little bit more. I think I did grass cutting and letting stuff dry out. You can go through money real fast. Yeah, I've noticed. Yeah, especially when you buy the wrong stuff and you sell it for half the price. Yeah, that's. See, I only know little bits about this game on the, you know, because I don't generally play it for a long time, you know, for you know, very, very long time. It's probably the longest I've ever played in successive days. But I think when I got Formula 17, I did do a fair, you know, a little bit of time. I'll probably, when I take this one back, I might do a Formula, you know, Farming Simulator 19, so you can see what I've done on there. I've got 3 different games going. One is, I think my basic game is on normal, so I think I've started them all on normal. But one is where you have all the gear, which I think is the American one. The second one, I've got like a kind of British one. I kind of downloaded a mod. where I don't own anything. So I've got some fields that I can do, but I haven't actually got a house. So I got to sleep. I got to go to the local hotel. So, yeah, I thought, well, why waste money on a house? They don't do any serve any purpose. So what's the point? Just so that I didn't, waste too much money. And I noticed I've got like on one of those 3 games, I'm on like $490,000 or pounds or whatever it is. Not quite sure what I'm set it on. So I'll set this guy going in a minute. I'll just give him a little bit of time, and then we'll get the other guy ready, standing up behind with that's the sprayer, isn't it? The seeder. We'll get this one ready. I think he's 100% on the stuff. So we'll get this one ready, but kind of slightly out of the way so that we don't get hit by him. Pretty good at the driving, going backwards, and I can do all the controls on that. Why is that open there? Shouldn't be open like that. Of course, got covered in snow. You do not bale your hay. I think what I did was I couldn't afford all that stuff on the one where I was doing it. So I was watching videos on how to play the game from somebody, and they said you dump it in here and then you cover it or something, and then it turns into, I can't remember if it's the mulch one or whether it's the one where the grass dries to hay, and then with the hay you kind of shovel it up or something, and you give it to your animals, was it, or something? Something like that. I haven't really gone too much into that. We did buy a horse. Me and Jess was doing co-op on one of them, and we bought a horse because they bought horses in on, I think, on 19. So we were having a little bit of fun with that. Right, I better get this guy ready to... See, I would like this guy to be able to follow on behind this one, but I don't know if that's possible to do that. Actually, let's flick to him, see how full he is. Oh, he's not really full yet, but I'll keep him handy. Although he better not stay there. In fact, I'll get the other guy going now. I prefer to get filled up on this line going up because obviously the pipe's sticking out. Although I've got crop destruction on, it's kind of good practice for when I do put it on. That I don't go all over the crops, because I don't know how much damage that would do. I'm just going to put this out of the way. I don't really care about whether it's going backwards or not. They do not before, hang on, I'll do it on my tablet. Balers do cost, yeah, I've noticed that a lot. Some of the equipment you got to get for this stuff is really, really expensive. I mean, the grass cutter was a little bit expensive. Right, I'm going to set this guy going now, the cultivator, because he's only going to, he's not really going to catch up, is he? So we're going to let this guy go. Much as I would love to do it myself, I kind of find that side of it boring, and also I can't, it's hard to keep it straight, isn't it? You always can't kind of just miss a tiny bit out. So I'll let these guys do it, because they don't tend to make too many mistakes. I mean, they make the odd one, so I'd rather just do that. And then once that guy is, say 3 or 4 or 5 rows ahead, then I usually put this guy in. But I haven't really got into eggs or animals or anything like that, because there's just a lot to it, isn't it? I suppose then you can have it running it in normal speed, and then you've got tons to do. But I don't want tons to do, because I want to be able to think about what I'm doing on each one. So that's what I'm trying to do, really. I'm trying to kind of learn the game bit by bit, and do it like that. Well, this is good fun, isn't it? So just check how things are, make sure it's not going The speed should be nice and normal now. Yeah, there we go. So it's all kind of going nice. So he's, yeah, that one on the right, he's doing that, he's doing that. I've noticed there are kind of little odds bits missing. So if I keep it on 5 times, that should be, you know, more than enough time to do it, I think. Let me just check on how full. When this guy gets near 100%, then I'll get it, and then I'll probably sell it. I could put it all in the silo and get. I mean, I could actually get a bigger truck, couldn't I, for collecting the stuff off of this guy? But I imagine that would be very expensive, wouldn't it? Because it'd be like the trailer side of it, wouldn't it? But this is where I get stuck, is buying things like these. I don't know which one, you know. Is it those kind of things? I don't know what carries what. So I presume it's, you know, just like a... Oh, there's a roller there. What is a roller? 40s, goodness me. Oh yeah, oh, well, no. That's manure. I just want the carrier things. Is it the forage wagons? I mean, is it the forage wagons? That's animals, that's levelers. I always thought it, but it didn't freeze I thought it froze the game when you were in the menus, but apparently it doesn't. So yeah, I've got to find the right one, which is the trailer things. Are they called trailers? It's not a fertilizer spreader. That's probably the next thing I'll get, a fertilizer one. So it's just something to carry the stuff. What's that come under? Is it that, or is it this? Could be this one, couldn't it? What is the mower anyway? Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. I think I got the green one, so they were very expensive. So it's not that one then. So it must be that one. Oh, trailers, there it is, there, first one on the list. So I presume we've got this one. Is that the one we got? Let's have a look. Not sure which one we got. Let's have a look. That's a welger. Right. Wrong one. That's a welger. Right, okay, so that's that one. So he carries... And I've got a job to read this, goes. Forage wagons are for collecting products for silage making. Right, okay. Yeah, I haven't got into the silage yet. That's that. You know, there, as you say, it is a complicated game. There's a lot to it. So I've got a welger, which is 2.5 tons. I don't know what the -1 means at all. So that's 1.6 square meters. That's 8 square meters, and that's 12. And that isn't vastly expensive. So I'd only get, say, 5,500 for that one. So that would take me up to 66. I suppose that would probably be a good investment. That one, what's that look like? Is there no cover for that? I presume you got a cover for that, have you? I don't know about, you know, wheel brands, all that kind of stuff. I don't really go into any of that. I just usually do thin wheels normally. I don't think that makes a difference. Does it, a tread? I mean, does it? I mean, it might be. I've never really bothered about stuff like that. I'll just go with that. And then you've got standard, I mean... Yeah, I usually go with the thin ones. Chassis colour, you know. But anyway, I won't buy that yet. I'll do that in a little while. But that'd be a good investment is to get that, because that'd be way bigger than that one. Because that's 2, and that's like, sorry, that's 8 square meters, and that's kind of 12. So, I mean, alright, that one would be nice. But what is that one on the end? So that is 12 to 22, as opposed to 8. Why 12 to 22? I don't quite get. Is it adjustable? But that one's actually cheap. How come that one's cheaper? Although there's some, I mean, that seems to cover a wide range of stuff there, doesn't it? I don't get what the -5 thing is. I have no idea what that means. So I presume you need a certain class of vehicle for that. But it doesn't really say, does it? That's one thing that baffles me, is what goes with what. It doesn't really say, does it? On here. You know, if you picked a tractor here, I mean, would this do it? Yeah, I don't know. I presume that's 68. So you know, if that's the smallest, I take it that one wouldn't do a lot of good, would it? Although that's electric, that one. I think the blue ones are not that good. They don't seem to be as good as the others. So yeah, I'll probably get that next. I'll probably just get a bigger one of these to save me a lot of journeys. Right, and while I've been doing that, he's probably full now, isn't he? Yeah, he is full. Right, okay. Let's get cracking then. Oh, I'm in this way as well. Sorry, mate. Sorry, you carry on there. You carry on. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. I don't know what these patches are. That seems to be a bug, isn't it? Right, it's usually on this left-hand side. I'm pretty good at, you know, sorting all this out. Pretty darn good. I think it's because there's nobody on the stream sometimes, you know, just jabbering away there. Just trying to, you know, give somebody people to talk about, really. Just a bit of a laugh. You know, otherwise I'd be just sat here twiddling my thumbs, wouldn't I? I quite like twiddling my thumbs, to be honest. Now, usually my next thing to do is I usually get the wider harvesters and the wider cultivators and all that. But then that's when I get problems, because I usually end up buying the wrong vehicle to drive it. So I've got to be very careful what I do now. So I think I'm going to sell this because it's full. I think I'll sell it. So let's go to actually I think you can go down the bottom there and just come up, can't you? Oh no, you can't. So may I have to go to the farmer's garden again. But yeah, I can't get to Marisone. I mean, if you say that you can, I can sell it at Marisone. But I don't know whether you've got to have a train to do that, or whether you can just drive on the railway track and just drop it there. That's the kind of thing I would like to know. The size, what's that? The size of the product might mean the difference in capacity. Oh, I see. Right, okay. So is that what the -5 thing is? See, if I have that, from what I can see on the map, wrong one, I don't see how that can be possible to go there. I wish I could just go there and have a look at that. Is it possible to do that? See, it would be nice if we could just have all these symbols up all the time like that. That would help a huge amount. So the writing was there, so I wouldn't have to. So I could easily find it just by looking at the map. Right, I don't know which way I'm going here. I'm going that way apparently. So I'm just trying to make some money at this at the minute. Trying to get things going. But I'll probably go to La Première Disparado or whatever it is. I'm not saying that's perfect French, but it's the best that my memory will allow me to. It's funny how I can't remember anything like 5 minutes ago, and yet I can remember something when I was at school. But I was good at French, and I can remember a few phrases. Seems a bit odd, doesn't it? Why is it something stay in your brain? I forgot about getting married, haven't I? Hey, watch out, mate! I do like having fun like that. That's kind of relieves the boredom, you know. It's doing stupid things like that. I'm making up little stories. Oh, look, Santana da Putrice. So other people they take it to the extreme. I mean, I'm just having to mess around, but crikey, some people, they start saying, "Oh, I've got a wife called Alice," who comes from Arkansas, and 2 kids, Bunny and Nipper. Well, that'd be a stupid name, wouldn't it? They kind of make up all the story, but I suppose you got to do that and kind of keep it, make things interesting, don't you? I do actually quite like driving like this. I thought a person was going to cross the road then. I was going to plough. It's a pity you can't mow people down in this and have blood splatter all over the pavement. I think that's a change they ought to make. That would be on the positive side. Trouble is, probably ruin the frame rate if I killed 100 people, wouldn't it? I think I've got to go up there. Although that's the... Actually, I've forgotten where Marathon is. There's Marathon up there. Well, we'll have a trip up there just to see. But, Le Fermier de Petit Bougie is somewhere around here somewhere. Where is it? Le Petit Le Fermier. I've forgotten that. I was there, isn't it? So it's not there. I've forgotten where it is now. We all know the journey. I've done it 100 times. It's like, come along here, all the way up here. There we are. Yeah, that's the one I normally go to. But I'll tell you what, we'll take a trip up there. Sorry, mate, am I in your way? I'll stay here for 5 minutes if you want. Especially if you complain. But let's go up there. Although, God, this is slow going up this hill. I need a more powerful tractor, it goes. How come all the other people aren't in today? That's what I want to know. Obviously Wednesdays. Oh no, not Wednesday, is it? What day is it? Friday. Yeah. Jess couldn't play last night. She did the VR the other day, played for 1 million, and she did it rather too long. And she's only petite, Jess, she's only petite, and she got a small head. I mean, I got a small head, but hers even smaller than that. Just a very small lady, and yeah, it is heavy, that the Quest 2, so it does cause problems with the neck. So I'll give it a rest for a minute. I can't do it too long at a time, so I do like little niblets of it, and then I kind of leave it for a bit. I kind of bought a thing which kind of evens out the balance of it, so that it doesn't kind of tilt more at the front. It kind of evens it out back in the front, but trouble is it adds a little bit more weight to it, so it's just as... But yeah, it's been giving Jess headaches. Doesn't give me a headache, just just makes the neck ache a bit. Neck is a bit on and off, really. My neck is always a bit on and off. Instead of farming out there, you want, hang on, instead of Farming Simulator 22, you want Slaughter Farm 23. Is that another farming game, is it? It's a vicious title there, isn't it? Slaughter. Right, let's see if there's a place. See, I do know that there is a place on some of these things where you can drop stuff onto a certain thing. Hang on, that's a bit big. But I can't see there where you can drop anything. It's normally like a big square there or something. Oh no, here comes the train. Can I sell it quick? Oh dear, I've got myself on the grass now. Well, I can't see anywhere to sell anything there. There's usually like something underneath it where you can drop it into the thing. Oh, yeah, I'm good at running over things. I shouldn't be on the railway line really. So yeah, marathon is complete joke, isn't it? So, but it looks like whereas in the other game you had, we'll just run over that deer. In this one, it looks like you got to rent out a train to get a train. You were the one who wants to run over people, yeah. Well, it's just it can get a bit repetitive after a while doing this. Although if you really invest in it, obviously there's a lot more to do. But because I haven't really gone into all that stuff, hang on, let me check the map a minute. I need something to do to kind of just break it up a bit. And that just so happens to be one of them. Now, where was it? I think it's Le Jardin is over there. My thing's probably run out by now, taking this journey up there. So I've got to go over there. So I need to... I'm going to go up there, maybe? Cut across there. This is kind of side of the game, I like it, driving around. Hope there's nothing coming, because although the barriers are up, so that means it's fine. I like it on the big map here, because I can really get an idea of where I'm going. Oh, I haven't tagged it, so it's flashing. Hang on. I think it's here. Is that it? Yeah, I should tag it, really. That's it. See, then I can like plan my journey perfectly. Come on, I mean, I have worked out what the signals are now, Ghost. The kind of orangey bit with the spanner is, the state of repair of the vehicle, and I worked this out all on my own. And the other bit, which I thought was H2, which is hydrogen, although hydrogen is it's only one actually. See, I do know stuff like that. I do know about hydrogen. It has only one electron. As you know, I am a scientist as well. I did physics and chemistry at school, so a little bit of stuff. And then the bottom bit is the fuel, and then the right hand side is what gear that it's changing into. And and that thing that looks like an H or whatever it is the gears. How many gears it got? So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gears, I presume. So I kind of worked that out now. I suppose it's not that difficult really, is it? Let's be honest, it's not very difficult, is it? I think I went past. Now, one thing about this game is I'm not very good at driving backwards. I find it a real challenge, because you got to go the opposite of what you think, isn't it? So I tend to just turn around and mow over all that guy's stuff, stop him being productive. Stuff like that gives me joy. Right, thought I'd seen a store shop called Rent a Train. Really? Yeah. Apparently, in the old one, if I put switch to trains on, you've automatically got a train. But in this one, it looks like you've got to rent a train. You don't get them automatically. So that's a little bit of a change as well. I mean, that's a bit miserable of them, isn't it? Right, and then I got to press that and that, because I didn't see that the first few times. I was going through all the buttons trying to find out how to tip it. Oh, hello, it's tipping it from the back. Wasn't expecting that one. Oh, it's alright. Some of these have only just fit the truck, which is a little bit worrying. But yeah, if I did an extra stream, Ghost, is there any particular day which would suit you better? Because I could pick any day. I could have do a Wednesday, a Thursday, or a Friday. Really, Thursday would probably be a good one. Got to be in the middle, and I got a rest either side. Although don't need too much of a rest on that on this, because it don't really hurt my neck at all. I suppose the only I suppose it could aggravate it slightly because I tend, if I'm just watching TV or YouTube, I'm just relaxing on the thing, head on the cushion, and when I'm in this, sometimes I'm a little bit forward, so it's not resting on the cushion. But I've never really had any problem about doing it all this week. And just read that a minute. If a great big harvester can run over a field, it's harvesting with no damage to crop. Your little tractor will not even mess up the ground. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I am really. I've never really gone into, you know, the huge trucks in this game, the massive ones. I did have a kind of harvester that was just like twice the width, and I did have a cultivator, I think, which is about twice the width. I did have a sprayer or something that was may have been twice the width. So I've got, but I presume they got to really big stuff. Oh, there's a lady there. Let's have a look at this lady. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, it's Mrs. Smith from the bakeries. Oh, how's the cakes going? My own business. So I could do that, you know. But I don't think you'd appreciate that, would you? Do you like a bit of humour, Ghost, or you know, you rather have, you know, absolute seriousness and total 100% concentration? If so, I can do that as well. Oh, hang on, there's more to text. Oh no, I did read it all. It's alright. It looked bigger on the live chat one thing there than on the tablet. But that's probably because it's bigger. But I'll tell you what, I can read the chat fairly well on that. But for doing my monitor, it's at a distance where it's a little bit beyond my short range and too much from my long range. I got I'm sort of long, a bit of long and a bit of short-sightedness. So in between, that my glasses don't cater for that. So a monitor is just, you know, is beyond that range. So it's a little bit blurry for me to see it off the monitor. So it's better for me to look on the tablet. I can read it, but just, you know, just a little bit blurry. So I've got to kind of concentrate a bit, you know, which hurts the head, of course. So we've got to shine a bit about. The guy's probably full up wondering what's going on. Right, I hope the stuff ain't going off. Well, no, it shouldn't be. I've got it on slow. But that's what I generally do. I tend to, you know, I think a lot of people do that. They slow it down when they're harvesting, and then they speed it up when because they want to whip it through to the next harvest, isn't it? Although the complicated ones are obviously, you know, swilling out the pigs and all that lot. Some of them go really in depth, don't they? Which I suppose, you know, is the whole idea of the game, really. But I'm trying to do little niblets at a time. I like a good nibble. Right. But yeah, we'll be doing Forbidden West tomorrow. Yeah, I'm kind of on and off with that, aren't I? I'm kind of shoddy 1 minute, then I kind of pull it back, and then I'm shoddy again. You know, I'm kind of a bit on and off, but it's kind of new systems. It's kind of changed everything, really, and made things a little bit more tricky, and don't seem to be doing much damage and stuff, do I? I think this guy's going to catch up with my guy, so hello, my guy. I'll get the fertilizer going in a minute. Alright, where's the pipe? There's the pipe. Sorry, Gov. Sorry, Gov. Has he given up and gone out? I think this guy's given up. I think he gave up. Oh, I pressed the wrong button then. Did you give up on me, mate? Which is the pipe? That one. Right, plough it in there, guy. Plough it in. Now, normally, you know, I'd just right in the middle. But yeah, that's just a bit of fun. You know, it's just a joke. You know, I don't actually go up against it and hello, it's going through the floor. Well, one thing I did notice on this game was somebody came in really close like that, right? You know, like this, and there's nothing underneath. It's not actually filling. All it's doing is just having a top bit which slowly gets higher. I don't know about you, but that's game breaking to me. I mean, I know, alright, it costs a lot more to do all that, obviously. But, you know, it's trying to shatter the illusion that I had of the game. I can't believe I only had 2 loads. And he's quite happy. Although he's got a load more to do yet, hasn't he? Right, let's get this guy to the other thing. Yeah, I wish these two could like follow around the field and just do it all. You know. I don't need to worry about going over the grass, do I? Yeah, normally I start from the bottom corner there and work up, so I've kind of done it a little bit wrong this time. And then I better get the seeder going, crikey. In fact, let me do that now because he's going to be in the way in a minute. That's not a seeder. There's a seeder. Right, seeder, you get cracking, mate. And then I'll fertilise it after, because I don't know the best time to fertilise. Sometimes I do it before, sometimes I do it after. I don't really know. It doesn't seem to make a lot of difference when I do it, but it looks like I've got to do it a second time once the plants are starting to grow. That's what it seems to me. I haven't noticed it seems to work when there's plants growing. Right, let's manoeuvre my guy to the next field, which is over there. Right, come on. Normally I'm a bit quicker at getting the seeding guy behind the other guy. I'm usually a bit quicker than that. That guy hasn't finished that. But these are 3 big fields. I'm quite glad I picked this now, because by Jove is a biggie. And I like starting at the bottom because it ends up in the middle. He's finished the field, so we left. Yeah. Either I fired him, guys. I may have fired him. You know, I like firing the workers. You know, if they don't do exactly how I want it to my specifications, I fire them. Yeah, who put this stupid fern tree there? I mean, I know you want a nice looking house and all that lot, but who cares? I'm not really interested in how you know. I can't even go inside of it. I mean, that's a big change to the game. It'll make go inside and to lie on the bed and sleep. You know, like Grand Theft Auto or something. I know, yeah, it's not a Grand Theft Auto type game, no, it's farming. Fair enough, fair dues, fair cop. Right, I suppose I could actually, see, I have noticed that I can just spray this, you know, even while that guy's doing the first bit here. I could just go ahead, that seems to work, even if, you know, even if I do it over here. It does seem to work, apparently. Although, I've gone over it now, hang on. Right, hang on, wait till he's sorted himself out. It does seem to work, whichever way I do it. Sometimes I do it, you know, right at the start, before you know, he's even cultivated. And it all seems to still stay there. I just fire and fire them and go, so I don't give them monkeys. Because, you know, they're AI people, you know, they're not real people, so I treat them with the disrespect they deserve, really. Oh, that's wrong. I might do this myself, because it's quite easy, isn't it, really? Now, I always do this kind of long view like that, because, you know, it's difficult to see, you know, where it's flowing. So that looks fine, and then I come back to this view here. So I can kind of, and then I kind of fix myself on, say, one of those tracks there, and I try and keep straight to that thing. So, you know, it's difficult. It kind of wanders a bit, doesn't it? I think I'm wandering a bit now. Hang on, let's not upset this guy. Whoa, that was a close shave. Go on, it's right, I'm not in your way. Blame. What's up with him? See, a little laughs like that, you know, I like. Look like I'm wasting it there. Yeah, unlike little indigestion, you kind of waste it by you know, leaving it turned on as he's turning. I mean, what a jerk he is. I mean, he's obviously... sorry, a little indigestion if you're watching. I doubt if he is. I mean, he knows way more than I do. Who would watch me for Farming Simulator? Apparently Ghost 57. No offence, Ghost, that was just a pure joke. Yeah, it's a pure joke. Yeah, he's probably not the best person to watch. But I'm just, you know, I'm trying. I like to do that. I like to try without knowing. Must admit, this is the one game where I have put an effort into trying to look up stuff, because there's a lot to it, isn't it? I think you'll agree that's, you know, that's a good idea, because there's some games you have to look up stuff like this because it's very, very complicated. Makes it elders, you know, makes Skyrim and Horizon Forbidden West look like, you know, cowboy stuff, doesn't it? Although it's not a cowboy. Right, that seems to have done that. Although I haven't done the last bit. Right, okay. Ooh, see the hay bit? I'm not, you know, what do I do there on the hay? I take it, if there's grass and I cut it, I stick it under there, or is that storage for hay? I don't really know what that is. But I'll get out and have a look. Let's go into unknown territory here. Doesn't say anything. So I don't know what that is. Obviously it's for hay. But hey, I don't know everything. Yeah, that was a good joke. I don't want a bad joke. That's going to go in my 101. I don't know if you bought that yet, Ghost. The 101 Insane Jokes by RayRay. It's now on sale at every store of the world for 99 pence. Yeah, I'd buy it if I was you. I mean, it's a real cracker. It'd leave you in stitches. Probably make you sick, probably. Yeah, you wouldn't be interested. It's just a joke, one of my many jokes of many jokes. Right, I'll just park this on the road, hold up all the traffic. Whoopsie daisy, we have somebody in the way there. Right, oh dear, you better move quick, because he's going to trample over your bananas in a minute. Well, not his bananas. Right, we'll park by this guy's field and then we'll run over it in a minute. Right, this guy is still... What's he doing? Are we still cultivating? Is that right? Yeah. Is that weeds or something in there? It's kind of changed colour. Changed texture, you know. Which could be a new feature of the game for all I know. Right, so it's... See, ploughing, I don't know if I've got ploughing on. I'm not really sure about the ploughing. Probably ploughing might be a thing I'll do. So hey there, okay. So hey, is that like grass that's been left to dry? Or is there more to the process? Isn't there a hell baler or something? So the stuff, yeah. When you harvest, there's stuff left on the ground. There's kind of piles of stuff. There's something that picks this up and turns it into bales, isn't it? Is that? And then you can chuck it in there, can you? So I had a quick go on a baler. I think it was on a tutorial or something. Why has that one got a little thingy there? I've no idea. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, we've got to keep up with this guy, yeah. How's he doing? God, he's slow, isn't he? I can't believe it. I mean, did I buy a... I don't believe I bought a bigger one of these, but... He seems to be doing a lot of stuff before he's full, doesn't he? Which is very nice. It's only 53% there. I mean, I could pick up that 53% there, couldn't I? Or I could do the other field, come think of it. Although I think I'll leave that for later. Right, let's get to the other fields. Get this guy ready for the other fields so we can do his witchcraft. I don't get this, what all these blue lines are that says partial width. I don't quite understand what that is. Is that the width of how much it sprays? I've no idea what that means. It seems to be on a lot of things. So I haven't worked out that yet. So is that some new invention that's in this particular edition? Right, I think I'll go to the trailer and fill this up, because I might have a full bucket load in a minute, and I'll turn around. I don't care if there's a car coming, because I'll just smash into it. I'm evil like that. Right, hang on, I'll let him pass. No straw from crops like wheat. What about canola? Is it got to be from... What to do hay? What would I have to grow? Goes. Apart from my brain. I don't know why, but I found that slightly funny. I don't know why. That's not going in the book then. I'm adding to it, you know. I got a revised edition coming up at some point. If you believe that, you'll believe anything. I'm kind of thinking of putting up another bit of fence just for the crack, really, but then I'd have to jump over it. I don't really want to do that. Right, I think I might be in the way of this tardigrade here. Do you know what a tardigrade is? Goes just out of, you know, curiosity. I mean, I can't remember myself, to be honest. Pharmaceutical changed since I last played. Oh right, okay. I think the basics are the same, although I could be wrong. In fact, I probably am wrong. When am I ever right? Let's be honest. Yeah, there's all this gouge that comes out of the back. I don't know whether that's useful or not. I think this is maybe a wider. Do you know, I know. Oops. I know. The last time I played this, I had to get really tight close up to this, otherwise I kept crashing into it. But on this one, it doesn't look as though I am. So it could be this one's a bigger pipe, a longer pipe. Is that what it is? So that could be a new feature of the game. Is a longer pipe, which would be tremendously good. Right, I'm going to take this up to the. I mean, I could put it in the thing here, but what's the point? I may as well sell it now. You know, keep the profit rolling. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Do you know what that tune is from, Ghost? Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them doggies going. I mean, I'm alright. I probably got a copyright strike for that one. Yeah, you probably know. I mean, you know, you're not as old as I am, but you're almost. I mean, you're getting there, aren't you? You're getting closer to me. Well, you're not getting closer to me. We're staying the same distance apart, to be honest. You're still 1,000 miles away. Well, more than 1,000 miles away. How far away are you, Ghost, from me? You know, you're roughly 6,000. I mean, I know that's not a very interesting topic to talk about in Farming Simulator, but I just wondered. You know, a rough guess. What would you say? Go on. I'm just totally wild guessing it. Just as a way to kind of fill in the time while I'm just driving up and down, I'll tell you what. Next time I do one, I'll try and do some interesting stuff. But at the moment, I'm purely focusing 100%. Oh, I think I missed a turn in. 100% on making money. All right, and then after that, then we get into the kind of, you know, we'll buy some new stuff. Maybe something that cuts the grass or something. I know he is leaving canola on the field. Who is? Oh well, yeah. If he misses. If he misses, you have no clue. All right, okay. That's two of us. But at least I hope this is the right road. Le Jardin de Papois. Yeah, it's up on the left there. I've done this journey many times. Oh dear, I've just gone the wrong way. He said going the wrong way. How do you? Yeah, I can never work out how to go. You got to go the opposite way of what you think, isn't it? With this, when you're turning a, it's like if you go that way, it goes. Oh no, that's the wrong way. You know. Oh, I don't know, I'll just turn around, it's easier. Le petit pois. So I'm not bad at, you know, French accent. You know, it sounds a bit Frenchy, doesn't it? Oh, I didn't mean to go all down to the bottom. Never mind, I'm going down to the bottom. Sorry about that, I've just extended it. You're probably watching far more interesting people than me watching this, although you're probably not watching this in a minute. Wonder what you are watching. Should I be nosy and ask you? Well, it's none of my business, so shut up. It's none of my business. I kind of lost track of the two people that I'm watching, mainly because I'm playing this, because I thought, well, I may as well, you know, give it a real chunk on this one. There's a train going by there somewhere, probably above my head. I forgot what I was saying now. I very quickly forget what I'm saying, don't I? Do you? Yeah. I think it's up here. It's usually, you know, across the second bridge, something like that. So I hope this is the right one. If not, I'll have to cut across the fields. Never use that type of trailer. Use the very big one then, I take it. Use a massive, gigantic one. I mean, this is what it gives me at the start. And since I only had 12,000 left, I couldn't really get anything bigger. So once I can get a huge one, then I'll get a huge one. Yeah, this is like GCHQ, which is like where the stamps are, isn't it? GCHQ. Oh no, it's HB. But we're going to La Fermière de Jardin. Oh no, Le Jardin de Fermière, which is you know, the farmer's garden, which is a lovely name for lovely name, isn't it? Generally, I don't think I like the back view, so I'm not going to have the back view. I'm going to do a side view. I think side view is a lot better idea. Left, right? Okay, I'm going to do that one. I like it tipping to the left. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of my, you know. Hello, Scout. Hello, Scout Rework. How are you? I'm writing down names now on my streams. Scout. What's that? Scout Rework TDS. Rework TDS. And this is episode 4. So I'm kind of marking down which episode so that I know which episode. Kind of makes a lot of sense. I got stuck here the other day. I went around here, and there was this like fenced off bit, and I actually drove into the fenced off bit. Although it might have been Formula 19, yeah, Farmer Simulator 19. I drove into the fence bit and got himself into a complete jam, and I had to go forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back about 100 times to turn it around. So I didn't look before I went in. So I hope you're well, Scout Rework, TDS. How are you? Is this your kind of game? It's normally not the kind of game I play, because I'm generally, you know, doing like Skyrim or something. But I thought I got used to this. I was asked, you know, if I wanted to have a little play on it, because it seemed like they did a lot to it compared to the last one. So I thought, well, yeah, why not? And then I got kind of a little bit addicted to the point where I can't stop playing it. Oh, whoa, watch out, mate. I love stuff in the cars. It's my favourite hobby. I'm gonna try driving like this so I can still stay on the road. Driving that, you know, that normal little car thing. God, that's fun. I go about 60 miles an hour, spinning around in circles. I was like tipped the car over about 3 times. It's great fun. Got myself caught upside down a couple of times. You're feeling good. I'm glad you're good. It's good when people feel good, isn't it? Hello, I could pop into the. It's got a newspaper. I'll tell you what, I can't remember the last time I bought a newspaper. Do people still buy newspapers these days? I don't know. I just watch stuff on YouTube. It's probably why all the stuff I watch is all rubbish. Because people just make up stuff on YouTube, don't they? like flat earthers, for instance. They come out with all kind of rubbish, don't they? I mean, even Aloy knows that the Earth is round. I mean, come on. Although that's 1,000 years into the future, when there aren't anybody that thinks the Earth is flat. I wonder if that'll happen. I wonder if in 1,000 years' time there'll still be people who believe in the flat Earth. I mean, we'll all be taking passenger trips to, Mars, won't we? Although who'd want to stay there for your holidays? Mind you, get a lovely tan. Although you'd freeze to death while you're tanning. So I know all about Mars. Keep a track on Opportunity and all those. Big space fan. Right, let's see if I can get around this very tight bend and tip it over. Go on now. Very close. I could put all that wood in the back, couldn't I? And then that's a good. Do you know what? That's a brilliant. What a brilliant idea that is, Ray. My God, that's a fantastic idea. How do I put it in there? It's a bit tall, isn't it? What's up, mate? Are you full? Let me sort that problem out for you, mate. Yeah, here we go. Come on, get your pipe out. Come on. Mate, he's probably stopped and gone. He's probably gone. He's gone home, isn't he? He's gone home. They're kind of like that, aren't they? What is it with workers these days? Slightest bit of trouble, they just go home. I mean, you just can't get them anymore, can you? Although who wants workers these days? I can see this tractor. I can see this tractor, please. What, would you like to see this tractor, please? Well, it depends which tractor, please, you want to watch. Although it's kind of zooming in and around like a flaming lunatic here. That tractor? There's a nice tractor for you. Do you want to see it in a 360? That's if you know what a 360 is. Obviously I know what a 360 is. How do I get closer again? I forgot. That one. Right, well, has he got a problem? Oh, he's finished. Right, okay. Okay, thanks, Gov. Ooh! Don't tip into me there, boyo! No, you're cutting off me. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's me driving. Sorry. Sorry. I didn't realise that was me driving. I thought it was that lunatic. And I'll put the pipe back in. Oh, press the wrong button. That's why. I didn't realise I was driving. Right, hang on. Switch back to my asteroid. I do say random words, so excuse me when I say random words. I like saying random words, apparently. I don't know where the habit came from. I think it was two Ronnies, I think. Well, they didn't come up with that at all, actually. I think I came up with it. That was my invention. They used to, mix words up by taking the first letter of one word and the other, and then swapping them round. And then suddenly, while I was streaming one day, I said something stupid, like, I said, "Oh, that's just, God, that bloke was hard as a piece of fish," All of a sudden, it started, it just kind of stuck. If I'm not sure what to say, I just say anything. And remarkably, it did kind of stick. Now it's not full, so I'm gonna wait here. In fact, I could put it in here, just to kind of, give it some use. Because it's doing nothing, and we're paying it wages. I'll tell you what, this thing is. One change about this is, my God, this is narrow, isn't it? I'm frightened if I tip this, it's going to go all over the lawn. I mean, it's tricky, that, isn't it? Hang on, let me look at on my tablet. It's easier. Although my tablet decided to switch off there. Right, hang on. Live chat. Where's live chat? Canola. Hang on. Hang on. I think it's fallen behind. Hang on. Oh yeah, it's fallen behind on the stream. Hang on. Let me just catch up a minute on this, because some of the text has disappeared. Right, alright, hang on, I'll read it on here. Can front... Oh, the front loader stair camera. Yeah, that one. He is trying to get a lot of money right now, so he sells his products as he gets it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, yeah. So that's going to miss, isn't it? I mean, I think it might... I mean, is there any point putting in there? I'm going to fill it up a minute and then go... I'll tell you what, I won't use that. I'll disregard that. Right now, is there anything else to do? There's got to be stuff to do, right. He's finished cultivating, right, okay. Is there any fields left that needs cultivating? Suppose I think about stopping. I mean, I could just go on indefinitely, I suppose. Hello, he's missed a bit there. I'll have to do that manually by myself. I mean, workers, what can you do? Useless, aren't they? Right, see, it never shows what colour it is because that rolling bit just won't go away. Maybe I'll get a roller. So that's harvested, so therefore hang on, I'm kind of stuck on what's happening here with my other vehicles. This one is cultivating, right, okay. So he's cultivating. This one has done all the fields? Oh, well no, he hasn't done the bottom one, is that right? Hang on. Although I've got to find out where the arrow is now. Has he done that one? I don't think he's done that one over there. Oh, come on, Skip, you're running behind there. Sorry, Gov. Although it could be a lady, actually. Actually, let's have a look, see what it is. It is a lady. Sorry, madam. Sorry. You don't talk like that at all. I do. Sorry. Although I should have done my own voice there. It's alright, I'll let you off. That's alright. What's your name? Gladys. Hello, Gladys. Good job we got a t-shirt on, innit? I'll tell you what, it's a lovely tight t-shirt. God, like a tight t-shirt. Sorry. I don't know what made me do that. Sorry. I don't like that very much. Sorry, I apologise, madam. Madam, please accept my apology. If not, you're fired. That's quite funny. I mean, I'll tell you what, I'll think just pull it in. If you just straighten this up a little bit. Right, okay, off you go then. Alright, see you later. What, really? Yes, please. I'll give my right arm to see you later, don't worry. Oh no, not my right arm, maybe my left arm. Get off, you stupid crows. Boo, humbug. Has this one already been done? Oh no, it hasn't already been done. Of course it hasn't. Right, right, I'm just waiting now. I could go back to our harvester. See, I've got things to do today, it's quite nice. I like it when I've got things to do. I've got a nice slow speed as well. Some round oh yeah. Can some wheat in... What's that? Can some wheat in field 40? How come this thing is not... Let me refresh this on the tablet. The tablet doesn't seem to be refreshing. I has 33, yeah. I has... What's that? I has 33 what? Right, hang on. I'll tell you what, let me catch up on your text a minute. Can put in... Right, let me see what you're saying. I'm missing all this, Scout. I can see this tractor, please. Can put in a silo for Corolla. Yeah, I'm going to get onto that kind of stuff, but I've only got this for a few more days, so I'm being lent it. He's trying to get a lot of money right now, so he sells the products as he gets it. Do you have beehives? I haven't got a beehive now. All I've done is kind of started off with the basics, and I'm on easy at the minute, just to get a kind of feel of it. Can some wheat in field 40? Well, field 40. I tend to do the highest priced item, which is at the moment seems to be canola. So I tend to go for the highest price. I always have done anyway. You know, I did wheat when I first started playing this game, but as soon as I found out that canola was the thing, then that was it. I was a canola man and a soya bean in the previous version. I take it that is harvesting, yeah, harvestable. Right, okay, whoops, hang on, I'm getting his way, he might run me over. I wonder why he go backward. I suppose because there's a tree in the way, innit? It makes sense, doesn't it? Right, now I don't particularly... Now I got crops destruction off, so don't worry about... do you have a corn in it? I don't have corn in my field now. Is that in at the minute, corn? I've just got canola. It seems to be worth a bit of money, and I always invest in, you know, lots of money, because I started off with 100,000 and very quickly went down to 12. So I'm on a catch up and trying to repair the severe damage that I did at the very start of right, okay, at the very start of this Formula 20. I don't know, why do I keep saying Formula? I know, I'm so used to Formula, you know, Formula 1 Simulator 21, 22, whatever it is. I just can't stop saying it. Right, I want to go back onto the main road. But I'll tell you what, I might put it in the silo, and maybe I ought to get a huge truck that's going to carry all this stuff in one go, as opposed to several trips. What about that? Let's try and invest in that, eh? Do you think that's a good plan? That's 33 and 3. What's that? 33 and 3? Well, 33 and 3 is 36. I can't even read that, Ghost. I can't even read that. What does that say? 38, 40 and 41. That's a bit odd. I mean, how come that doesn't... Oh, I see, because it's 40, 41, 42, 38, 39. That seems a bit odd. It should be 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. I'm sorry, but the people who numbered this is cowboys, aren't they? I can't see where I'm going here. Which way am I going? Raining, is that a bad thing? Hang on, let me see what the others are doing. I've got to make sure everybody's busy. Harvesting while it rains reduces the yield. Right. Stop. Stop a minute. Stop. It's raining. Alright, immediately stop. Am I doing the right thing? Doing that, stopping that right now? Let's check the yield. Oh, yeah. It's dropped a bit. In fact, the fertilizer's gone now. Right, okay, we're gonna stop here. We're not gonna let that guy progress anymore, otherwise I'll shoot him. Right, what's this guy doing? This guy is almost finished, right, and then we'll plow him onto the other field. Excuse the vernacular. And then this guy is cultivating, so we want the cedar. Where's Mr. Cedar? Oh, he's almost finished, so he's almost caught up here. See, a slight angle there, so I think I'll just get this guy working, and I suppose I ought to think about ending the stream in a minute. Sorry, Scout and Ghost. I could go on for another hour. Put it this way, I've got nothing else to do here. I think I'm going to put my head back on the cushion now for a little bit. Right, I'll just let this guy finish off, and then I'll put him to work on the other one. What's up with him? He's nowhere near you. Why has he stopped? What, you some kind of lunatic? Oh, you lunatic. There's nothing in your way. What's he, just watching me farm? Bit nosy, aren't you? Yeah, push off, mate, push off. Sorry. I'm not like that in real life. Only in farming games. Say, what's he looking at? Flipping nosy. Just because I'm an attractive... Oh no, I'm not an attractive woman. I'm an attractive... Just because he's an attractive man with a t-shirt on with his leg going up and down. Look at his leg. Got a nasty twitch there, Fred. Well, what's it got to do with you? Well, I'm just saying. You want to see a doctor about that? Hello, it just changed into a woman. Did you see that? Because it had completed the task, it changed into a woman. I mean, is that because all that don't happen in real life, is it? I mean, I hope it don't happen in real life. Do people like change into women like randomly? That has got to be the best update of the game yet. Is when they finish a task, they change into a woman. Oh, it might be because I'm the woman. Oh, that's right. It's because I'm driving. Of course it does. Makes sense. God, took a while to work that one out, Ray. Is that your name, Ray? Apparently. Right. We'll just hustle this guy up behind. I think he does slowly catch up. We've got a marshmallow coming up. It's always a marshmallow one. Who is this marshmallow guy? What person? Could be anybody. I mean, right, off you go then. You're going to change into a man now. Yeah, well, yeah, of course, because I know it's a different man. What happened to Fred? Yeah, go home. Really? Why, chocolate mill with it? Aye. All right then. Where are you from? Scotland. All right, all right. No, just you know, I like to get to know my workers before I don't pay them any money. If you enjoyed that joke, he was telling his his missus, look at that bloke parenting and harvesting in the rain. Oh, good. I like the fact that you're getting into the swing of it, Goose, and you're getting into the, you know, the RPG element of the game. You know, where we're telling stories. Apparently, people do that when they play this game. They invent characters and all that lot. You know, so I think it's a fantastic idea. Fabulous idea. Right, he's going. We got another one up his backside. If you excuse the expression. And is it still raining? It's still raining. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll get rid of that quite sharply. We'll just speed the time up 10 times. In fact, 15 times until the rain stops. Hopefully it won't ruin the crops. What's the outlook? Let's have a look at the outlook. Let's look out for the outlook, in fact. Right, the weather is going to be... Oh God, it's going to be rain for the next until 1 o'clock. Right, we speed it up till 1 o'clock. Actually, I just thought, although we turned up the game, do the tractors go double the speed or triple the speed or 365 times the speed? They don't seem to, do they? It's like they're caught in their own time bubble. Isn't it? I mean, it's quite interesting. They've created a time bubble around themselves. And, you know, I got the time machine in my house and I turn it on and it creates a time bubble while everything else moves fast, but we all move at the same speed. It's a marvellous invention, you know, that I just invented. They used it in... Hello? You're going to change into a man in a minute. If you're a woman, do you automatically change into a man or is it random? How do I know? Well, I'm just asking, you know. You don't know. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll stay here and wait. When the rain stops at 1 o'clock, let's see how accurate the weather forecast is for today. In fact, let's go faster, so we get there quicker. This is the kind of part of the game I like, you know. Ridiculous stuff like this. Oh, no, that's still not fast enough. Keep going. I want that clock to whiz around like some huge banana creature. That's it, come on, come on. Although we mustn't let the harvesting go to the creek. Hang on, make sure the harvesting doesn't get ruined. I know, we're on okay. Right, at 1 o'clock it should stop precisely, according to the weatherman. Let's have a look, see if it does. And then we'll instantly turn it back again. Right, ready? As it hones into that, right, okay, let's quickly change it, quick. I want to see it change. 1 o'clock. Right, is it going to stop? Because it'll be interesting exercise. Well, it's not stopping yet. I'll tell you what, I'm disappointed with the weatherman today. It says there at 1 o'clock is going to be sunny. Was 1 minute past? he's at least 1 minute out. I mean, what kind of weatherman are you? I mean, alright, I know it's difficult to do the weather, but in a game I would have thought it would be instant. Right, it's gonna float off in a minute. Made me canola go all frizzy. But I've got to wait for it to dry, Ghost, before I can continue. I'll tell you what, let's get out. It's a pity you can't see yourself in third person, isn't it? I'd love to see your oranges. I mean, it looks like it's in peak, well, fairly peak condition. How do you get it into peak 100% condition? It's still raining, so he's 5 minutes out. I don't know about you, but that is really upsetting me at the minute. Let's go to 10 times a minute. Let's accelerate this rain away, shall we? It's the most exciting part of the stream, isn't it? It's seeing where the weatherman. Stop. I mean, it's the bright clouds. Hang on, I can tell. I mean, I've done the weather as well. You know, I'm a weather person as well. I understand the weather. I used to have a weather vane. You know, it's on my, you know, my left arm. You know, one of those blue things that got me arm. Weather vane, get it? It always. No mind. Alright, that's a joke. That was a joke. I haven't got a vane that can tell me the weather. Right, I think it may have started put on hints, by the way. That's why that hint came up. Right, how long have you got to wait until the rain stops before it's worth pursuing? Is it because, you know, when it's all nice and sunny like that? Who's saving it? Must admit, you know, although I'm not like a massive farming game. Oh, right. Oh, right. I've employed somebody. It's all right. I didn't mean to do that, but actually I wanted to do that. Hello, it's another lady, so it's like a random. Hello, what's your name? Griselda? Griselda? Could I call you Grizz for short? No? Why? Don't you like Grizz? I don't like being called short names. My name is Griselda. Alright. Your jeans have shrunk. Shut up. Go away. Alright, you're not getting paid then. To complete that game, madam. Oh yes. Tales from the Fate. Now, I do believe, what is that bottom bit not done, or is it? Oh, hang on, that's just the draw distance, isn't it? Yeah. You know what they're like in games. God, I mean, games are so bad. They got, you got, you can't draw things in at 100 yards. I thought we were having decent computers and consoles these days, but it looks like we're not getting that yet. Right, I'll do this on my own. I'm quite capable. That'll do. Right, go. I'm gonna pre-fertilise it before they've even cut it, because I did a test run of this on one of my other streams, and it seemed to be successful. So I thought I'd continue with the series. I may have to go along the road here to cover that a little bit, yeah. And little indigestion, please turn off your fertilizer in between. It's a total waste of your fertilizer. Now I know you've got millions, although I don't know if he's got millions. I didn't notice actually. I'll look later. Right, and then we turn it back on because I know the controls backwards. I wish I knew them forwards. God, make it a lot easier. Yeah, if you like the jokes, just I can just keep them coming. He was telling his missus, look at that blip. Oh yeah, I read that bit. Right, is it reaching the outer limits there? Outer limits. That was a good series, wasn't it? The Outer Limits. Apparently, the Outer Limits is coming to VR. God, I used to love Outer Limits when I was a littler. When I was a teeny weeny littler. Yeah, what happened to that? Now, did I catch that edge there? Let's have a look. Let's have a look, see if I caught that edge. Because if I didn't catch that edge, I am going to make sure I get that edge. Looks like we caught the edge, although I don't know which bit I'm looking at. Hang on, which bit am I looking at? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong piece. Yeah, look, it's not colouring it in. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm sorry, but I've done that, and it's not drawn it in. I mean, that's bad, isn't it? And I'll just check that has been fertilised up to 50%. There you go, fertilised 50%. See, so I know it has been done, even though the game tells me it hasn't. So I'm going to do that. I don't mind doing things by myself if it does it in one foul swoop. Like two goes, bush is done. I mean, I can do that. But when it's like 20 up and downs, that's when it gets a little bit you know, beyond a joke for me. I can't stabilise myself on that. Does that make any sense? I mean, if you like the funny little anecdotes and, you know, little things that I make up, you know, please tell me, and, you know, I'll keep doing it. You know, I mean, I'd hate to give it up. I must admit, if you told me tomorrow, you know, oh, don't want you to do it anymore, I'd be pretty upset. You know, I'd be pretty upset, because I like doing it. It's all about fun. You know, on this channel, I like a bit of fun now and again. You know, I'm not saying I'm a complete raving nutcase, although I am. You know, I'm not a complete loony. He doesn't know what he's doing or anything like that. Yeah, these are the bits that guy left, isn't it? Right, you better hold off there for a minute there, ducky. Whack. Do you ever get the feeling this has already been done? Hang on. That's fertilised. Hi! Oh, yeah, it looks like it's been... See, there used to be a visual representation of seeds. How come we don't get that anymore? All we get is ridges. Now, it's a bit hard to tell because that's got ridges. That's one side of the game that I've been very unhappy about. And I'm going to take it up with my superiors when I get back. I should take it up with Giant Software, who, you know, made this game. And then I think Focus Entertainment distributed it or something. Which I suppose, you know, you pay them a lot of money and they just distribute it. Wow, it's a big job, isn't it? Well, pay me a load of money and I'll distribute it. Yeah, they put all the program, you know, put all the effort in, and it's like, oh, you know, we'll distribute it. Wow, don't you go overboard with it? We don't charge much for it. Right, I'll tell you what, we're going to dismiss this guy because he is a total nana, because he missed out all this, and I'm not happy when people miss out stuff. I instantly sack them. Go on, off you go. A bit mean, isn't it? No, it's not mean. If you can't do your job properly, you're out the door, mate. You know. As Elon Musk taught me that. He said, if they don't do a job, they're out the door, just like that. I can't bother to turn it off because, you know, I don't want to turn it off and then turn it back on. It's stupid. And then we'll get another person to do it. See? Listen to Elon Musk. He knows what he's doing. You know, hire and fire immediately. That's him. You know, he's taken over the role from Alan Sugar, who is quite a sweet man, actually. No, you didn't find that funny. I thought that was a funny joke. You know, I thought that was quite good. That's you know, one of my specials. That one. I hope you like my specials. Yeah, and I must chop that tree down as well. It's really hampering the development of this worker, which I'm just about to employ. And we shall see whether it's a man or a woman. Now, what would you like, ladies and gentlemen? Would you like a man or a woman? I mean, I've got no say in the matter. I'm just saying, you know, what does it matter? Right, okay, I'm going to hire somebody. Let's have a look, see who this is. Right, hang on. It is a bald-headed man with a nice kind of beardy bit and dark glasses. What's your name? Dutch? My name's not Dutch, it's Frankie. Frankie, is it? Is that it? Is that all you're going to say, Frankie? Hello? What's up with Frankie? He's gone on strike, or I've only employed you for 2 seconds. He's full. Oh, it's full. Oh, right, okay, it's full. So you got to do a little bit of fun like that. Oh, this is 100% in. Christ, I should have to... right, we are putting it in a silo. Right. You have to plough the field before they get those patches. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I think on my... you know, when I was playing 19, I did quickly buy a plough. But I can't remember if ploughing is turned on or whether it's a... You know, there's any... ploughing. I can't remember. How do I deposit this? Oh, I'm not fully centered. Can I not deposit this in the well, I can't fill it. I mean, it's full. I thought it was that and that. Hang on. Close the cover. Ah, that can't be it. Why won't this oh, there's an AI worker in there. Get off, AI worker. Hang on, AI. I don't want an AI worker. I want it to be me. Hang on. I want to tip that. Top side left. Which is left. Maybe there's not enough room. Alright, we'll do top side right then. What is... I can never understand overloading. It's overloading implies to me that you are going to overload the truck. It doesn't seem to be involving any kind of... Is that actually going in there? I am a little bit worried that's not going in. I'll check in a minute, don't worry, I'll check. Hang on. Let me just see, let me just check the strawberries. Although I can't check it without seeing what's... How do I check what's in there? Oh, have I got to get out? It's canola, right, okay, it's canola 8,000. Right, it has gone in. Is that how much I had? 8,000? Right, we're actually going to fully utilise that for the first time. Right, I'm just going to go over this because crop destruction is off. Other side? Well, I tend to go on the left because, you know, I mean, it does seem a very, very small width on that one, doesn't it? And I don't like small widths. Right, go, ship it in there. I won't bother about getting in the middle, that was purely a joke. I mean, alright, I will. yeah, I used to, you know, measure it with a tennis ball. That was it. Oh no, ruler, sorry. I think you wasted that load of canola. Well, how much do I actually hold in amount? What? I think it's 8,000. If it says 8,000, Ghost, and that's the first lot I put in. So we'll see what what is, you know, when it's 100%. If it's 8,000, then I know it didn't waste any. Okay, it's 8,000, Ghost. So, it didn't waste it. And I hate having the preview wrong, but I just did. And it doesn't give me any kind of satisfaction at all. In fact, I wish I hadn't mentioned it now. But I did wonder whether I'd lost, because I did wonder if it was 10,000 and I only put 8,000 in. But I think when I did it before, it seemed to you know, it seemed to go in. So I think what I'll do is I'll go a little bit, but it's a very tight fit here. I mean, come on. I mean, if you get a pair of jeans, you know, you don't mind a tight fit, but crikey, this is, I mean, this is tight, isn't it? Come on. In fact, it's not very accurate. Which way can I go? That way? How come it's not working here? It should be that and that. Can I deposit? Can't I deposit any more in that? Is that its maximum? It could be that that is a maximum. So right, here we go. I'm going to try and do the AI. It's loading. Get in the hang of it now. Hello, Sketchist. I can't even say your name. Hello, Sketchist. How are you, mate? Right, hang on. Right, yeah. Sketchist. How do you spell Sketchist? Sketch. Oh, I don't know. Sketchist B, something. HB, does it? Or something like that. I don't know. Can you not get it to the tip from the back? Well, I could tip from the back. Yeah, that's a good point. I could tip from the back. That's a good tip. Alright, I'll do it from the back then. Now, can I tip it in? Yeah, overloading doesn't make any sense to me. Overloading implies that I'm going to overload this truck. Yeah, I'll tip it from the back. Although that looks like it's missing. It does. It's a very tight box, to be honest, isn't it? Very tight box. I don't like tight boxes. But yeah, I think at the back makes more sense because it's easier to plough it in there, isn't it? Let's be honest. Right, so I'm filling up my silo today because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bigger trailer, a massive, gigantic trailer. We're on 90,000 now, and I've got 2 lots put in there now, so we're really raking in the cheesy bins. Cheesy bins? Cheesy bins, that doesn't make any sense, Ray. That didn't make any kind of sense. Right, now which bit have I fertilised? I fertilised that. Did I fertilise this here? I fertilised that. Oh, apparently there's a missing bit there. Although that's just tire trunks. So I've done that. I just got to check everything's been fertilised. Oh, crikey. Well, look where you're going, mate. Toffee nosed twat. Sorry. I may have said toffee nosed twat there. I don't know why I said that. That was very evil of me. How are you, Jess? You decided to come in right near the end of the stream then. Yeah, thanks for that. How's your headache, Jess? You feeling better today? Because you were a bit rough, wasn't it? Yeah, neck brace on. Put a neck brace on next time, Jess. You know, just stabilise the neck arena. Alright. We're hiring and firing like nobody's business here. If anybody doesn't come up to, you know, half an inch of what I want, well, that doesn't really make sense. If they don't, you know, they get fired. So Elon, I've taken the tip from Elon, and we decided to fire anybody if they didn't do a decent job. And he didn't do a decent job. He left little bits, and I'm sorry he got the boot. I had a chat with Elon. He said don't stand for it. Although I didn't have a chat with Elon, just made that up. Well, he's a great friend of mine, fellow engineer, and he's still going and I'm not. Drop the structures off, so we just cut across the field. I'll have to try it with, you know, what's that? RayRay needs driving lessons in this game. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's part of the thrill of playing the game. Is making up stories, you know, hitting people off the road. That's part of the stuff. If I want blood and gore in it, so I can have blood splattered all over the game. Well, sorry, Dad, I was busy having my job interview, so I didn't pop in. Oh, okay, sorry. With the emphasis on interview, job interview. My headache is gone today. Neck a bit stiff. Right, okay. Neck brace next time, Jess. You're never told to wear a neck brace. Right, is everybody doing their jobs to the best of their ability? Is Mr. AI worker there? Didn't they? How come they don't give them names? Probably break the engine, wouldn't it? Right, he's finished. Okay, right, you mate, you. I want you to cultivate this bit here. Right, okay, let's get you going. So you come in right at the right time, Jess. I'm about to leave. So I'm going to be finishing. I know it's going to upset everybody. It won't upset Jess because she could be going, God, thank God. Phew, don't have to put up with that. Haha, he's right about driving in Forza. Yeah, well, I'm an ex-Forza driver, Ghost. That's why. You know, I'm used to racing around like some crazy lunatic, killing everybody. You know, I've honed my skills on that. So in this game, I treat it like Grand Theft Auto or Forza. I'm trying to turn Farming Simulator 22 into Forza, to be honest. I'm getting there bit by bit. The trouble is, they're not much of a challenge, are they? Just stand there waiting to be hit. The cars. Well, I'll tell you what. If the cars acted like Farming Simulator 22, I'd win every race by about 3 miles. Because as soon as they got anywhere near them, they just stop. It's a good job it's not like that in real life, isn't it? Otherwise, God, Formula 1 racing would be boring. Although, what did I say about Formula 1 racing? I think I was on about something completely different, wasn't I? Why is this bloke always? It's because of the trees, isn't it? I've chopped down some trees, Jess. Yeah, I have. Yeah, look, watch. Zzz. Ready? Tree top, right? Let's do a quick chop down of a tree because the trees are driving me nuts in this game. Where's the trees? Quite was fun going round in a circle. Let's chop down a tree just to end the stream. I'm going to chop down a tree and see if it disappears by the end of the next stream, just for a laugh. All right. I'm going to see if it's still there, half fallen. Although that's kind of near the edge there, isn't it? It's not really in the way, to be honest. Hang on. Let's find a tree that is in the way. Actually, it's not in the way at all, this side. Hang on. That was a bad area to pick there. So, in Formula 1, they throttle down the vehicles. In Farming Simulator, they throttle them down. Yeah, they throttle them down all right. Right, where's the trees that get in my way? Oops, oh crikey, don't go over the field. Oh, no, it don't matter. Down the bottom here, isn't it? Yeah, I've got rid of a couple of trees, Jess. I chopped them down, took them to the sawmill. A couple on the end there, I think. I'm gradually working my way along. See, this one, you know, really in the way here. Right, let's, I mean, I'll leave the wood. But I can get this out, whip it sideways, and then off we go. Well, I may have to whip it that way. Right, hello, it's not working. Ah, I was going to say, what's up with the UI? Right, I'm going to cut it as short as I can. Sometimes I do them really short like that. Then sometimes the bottom bit disappears. I've decided the tree stump thing is old-fashioned. Oh, oh dear, it's kind of falling on my vegetables there. Are they vegetables? I don't know. Yeah, let's try. Hang on, let's cut this down a bit. Although apparently I can reach all over there. Apparently, apparently now I can do two at once. I'm multidextrous. Although I think that's the wrong word. It's ambidextrous, isn't it? Right. Okay. Just going to whip this off. Yeah. Always whip it off. Yeah, that's what I say. I mean, can you hear the sound? I mean, it does sound a bit quiet to me, to be honest. But it could be because I'm deaf. Hello, what's up with this? This got a pro. Oh, hello. Oh, sorry. Oh, apparently he didn't notice the tree. Apparently he went straight through that. Can I? Apparently I can't cut that. Apparently that doesn't. You alright there, buddy? He's alright. Why can't I cut this? Hello? Oh, hang on, there's a cutting region there. Right, hang on. Oh, God, cut two at once there. Right, let's see how far we can cut it, and then it falls off, and then the rest dissipates. That's what I'm trying to achieve here, is a dissipation job. Which is what, you know, what they have in college, isn't it? A dissertation. That may be a complete load of bananas. Although I don't think they have bananas on the dissertation. Trees have been banned in all. Have been the bane. Yeah, the bane. What do I say the ban for? I mean, it's stupid. Nothing to do with a band, is it? Right, it should disappear in a minute. There you go. There you go. There. He's happy now. Right, and then we'll leave that there just to kind of mess up his gears. Yeah. Yeah, I must admit, chopping down trees is quite a fun part of the game. It's becoming my favourite pastimes. I thought I would need huge, great machine that would, you know, chomp it all up. And I found out you just do it with this. What's the point? Although, alright, it's probably quicker with one of those. Hello, it's having trouble with this bit. That's because I'm not close enough, that's it. Oh, look at that. That's shaved right up to the hilt there. Look at that. I'm good at this. I'm an absolute champion at this. Look at that. Absolute miracle worker, eh? Hello. Well, that's going to slice through the main brace there. Hello, I can slice that off apparently. Let's slice this end bit off so that it disappears as well. Although I'm having trouble orientating my sandwiches. Right, let's cut this off until it disappears. This will be my final thing before we go. Because I'm getting very hungry and I could do another biscuit, although I've had about 10. Well, not 10. May have lied there. Right, there you are. I just chopped down a tree. That's hello. Where did you come in from? That's it, thank you. There we are, we're cutting down trees. And getting rid of that one. Please disappear, that's it. When it comes to, you know, knowing which bit to chop off so it disappears, I'm an absolute ace. There we are. Look at that. Now that might get in his way, so I'll just remove that from his architecture. Apparently, can you throw it? Oh wow, I didn't know I could throw stuff. Wow, we're throwing stuff. Right, that's it, I'm throwing stuff. I didn't know I could throw stuff. Well, this is great stuff. Great! It's, of course, an easy way of clearing, isn't it? Wish I could throw it onto the back of a truck. That would really make my pine trees happy. Right, where's the cutting point? If you could disappear, please. And you, if you could disappear, please. There you go. God, I think you did. I barely touched it and it disappeared. Right, I may have to move this bit as well. Hang on. I won't chuck it yet because I can't pick that like that because it's too heavy, obviously. So I'll just very quickly cut a couple of sections off. If I can, apparently there's some kind of branching away hampering my style. Yeah, but you loved cutting down trees, didn't you, Jess? I think there's the full harvester. How do you know there's a full harvester on the field? Is there some kind of message come up? Well, it probably was some kind of message come up. All right, okay, let's go for it. All right, okay, thanks, Jess. Ghost Bear said it as well. Well, come on then, hurry. I must admit, I'm enjoying myself here. I mean, surprisingly, I don't normally enjoy myself. Well, the only time I enjoy myself is when I'm on the stream, really. I mean, it's good fun, isn't it? And getting a USB mic, my God, that was a fabulous idea. Who came up with that idea? It's a brilliant idea. Best thing since raspberries were invented along with cream. Which one came first, raspberries or cream? Just out of curiosity. Because if you know, if raspberries came out before cream, they'd be pretty dull, wouldn't they? But God, cream came out and completely changed their lives, didn't it? That's one to chew on. A good one to chew on. Get it? All right. Feel free to laugh at that one. I know I laughed at it. I always laugh at it. I'll laugh at smudge. I'd laugh at. Really? Yeah, there I see. I told you I'd laugh at smudge. Right, we're going to fill this silo right up, and then I'm going to get a massive, fantastically large one of these trailers that holds about 5 times the amount, and then we're going to take the whole lot in one go and make a huge amount of profit and buy a, I don't know, buy a large granulator or something, I don't know, whatever that is. Right, okay. I think that's our quest for the day. Right, ready? I've kind of mastered tipping now. There we go. And we'll have a look at the truck again, because apparently... who was it? Hang on, I've got to use my mouse here. Squeak! Where's the mouse? Scout, I think. Yeah, Scout. Raspberries, says Sketchist. Well, yeah, of course it. Yeah. Looking at it, yeah. This is our nice young lady there with her Farming Simulator T-shirt. Oh, it's me actually. Yeah, that's me. That's my character. I changed from the very tight trousers. I thought that was not reflective of women's attitudes today, so I decided to get rid of that. Right now, how much is? Just as a final warning, how much is one of those large truckified units? Now, what would it come under? Trailers, right, okay, trailers for sale or rent. I think we could afford one of these. We could sell that, make 5,000, that'll take 5,000 off of that, which would be about 31. Boom, boom. Maths, hypersonic beads, hypersonic. Now, what kind of, is there a certain capacity of thing, a building, you know, thing that we got attached to that? This is where I would like help, Ghost, or Jess. Do I need a certain kind of vehicle for that, for the crampy? Because I may need like a medium tractor. How do you know what thing it's capable of? That's one of my immediate questions. Because it used to say like horsepower, didn't it? Well, not horsepower, engine power. I'm talking about, not horses. Can horses pull stuff? But I could get that one, and that's what, 12? Well, it's not a lot bigger, to be honest. I could go for that one, which is huge. But it says it's 4 tons. Oh, hang on, maybe that's a clue. 4 tons. Does it say it's... Oh, was it tons or kiloplops? So it could be that does 3 tons, and that does 3.6 tons, and that does... Oh, I may have to go for a medium one. God blimey, Elf! I may have said call blimey Elf then. So is that am I reading that right? You think that's a tractor hookup? Well, I don't want my tractors to hook up, Christ. I mean, can I fit this on anything, or have I got to have a special tractor of magnificence? Because it's like 6 tons. So this is how I'm thinking. It says kilograms, but it says tons for some reason. 6 tons. I take it I got to have something that heave 6 tons. Is that how am I reading that correctly? It needs a specific device. It normally lets you know. How does it let me know? Does it send me a postcard? Email me? Or give me some subtle clue when I bought it? Oh, that's the wrong one. Because that would be quite good if I got one of those. Because that says it'll do 2. I mean, this is how I'm reading it. That goes 2.9 tons. That does 3, and that does 3. So I take it that's not enough. What's your feeling on that? But these are vastly expensive. So should I take a gamble on it? If it needs a specific, you've got no clue, Ghost. I thought you knew what you were doing on this game. Is my trust in you been misplaced? I don't know. I thought that was mildly amusing, but the 75 horsepower. That's 75 horse. Why is it horsepower? Why can't it be engine power? Who came up with that idea? I know horses used to pull things, but now we've got engines. Why is it called EP? Engine power. I mean, that makes more sense, doesn't it? I mean, blimey, if I was in charge, I'd put it right. See, I could get the highest one that's very close to it, because I didn't realise they were going to be vastly expensive for a medium tractor. What about trucks? Will that pull it? Crop is even more expensive. What do you think? Any idea? In the product description. Well, it says there is 150 to 200 horsepower. It's variable. I don't know what CVT means. It holds that amount of petrol. It goes at 31 miles an hour, and it's capable, I presume, of humping 6 tons, which is what it was, wasn't it? 6 tons. But it's vastly expensive. That would use up all my money, although I can't even afford it. So I'm predicting with my prediction machine that won't do it. I mean, or am I reading this wrong? When I played, I modded and knew what trailers went to which. Oh, I see. You're modding. So see, I could just risk it and go for a 3.6 and hope for the best. What have I got owned? Any one of the... I have got a medium tractor, which does pull. Well, that solves the issue. Bless you. I'm just going to buy a normal tractor then. A normal medium... What tractor did I... Hang on. What's the normal tractor that we've been using? Oh, hang on. That's the wrong one. The normal tractor that we've been using is one of those which does... So it looks like the red ones are the good ones, right? So I'm thinking, get another red one. Hey, there's no red one. Hey, hang on a minute. It's a Steyr How come it's a different name? Small tractor. Oh, maybe there's some over here. Ah, I didn't think of that one. Wow, don't tell me a Star is a really expensive one, because... Oh my goodness. It is a very expensive one. Stuff that. Okay, we'll stick with the one we got. Alright, well, I'll tell you what then, I think I'll end it now, because it's kind of a quarter of an hour away from my tea, you know. Everything stops for tea, especially in the UK, it always stops for tea. Right, so I'm going to fill this juicy baby up. Oops, I think I've gone slightly iffy there. Just a touch, just a teeny wee bit. Right, we'll fill this juicy baby up like that. Right, and we don't want that. We only want canola. We're going to whip it in, and then off screen I will just sell all this, and then next time you see me I'll have a bumper profit and I can afford anything I want. Alright, now I'm just going to check that everything is hunky-dory, which is a beautiful album. Go and buy it now. It's a fantastic album. If you haven't bought it, you should buy it. Right, is this guy... He's completed now. Apparently, I did say the draw distance on this was amazing, but apparently it isn't as amazing as I first thought. Because look, but it does draw further. I mean, that one there draws all the way to the end, but apparently when it comes to hay stuff, it's not quite so good at drawing it in. But I don't know, Jess, is that good? You know, when it goes green like that, can you see right to the end? I mean, you might see pretty far to the end, because there's a 1X, which is, you know, a good boost up from an Xbox One. So really, these are redundant now, aren't they? This guy's finished, which is now. Let me just check, because I want to just check that all these have been seeded. That hasn't been seeded? Hang on a minute. What's up with you? Oh, I'm setting to work doing that yet. Okay. Right, so that guy is percolating. So this guy's got a... Oh, hang on, he's already done that one. He's already done that one, this one. I'll just set this guy going. Oh, no, hang on. Right, that one's healed there. That one, right, okay, I was right the first time. Blowing on him only to get a traction. Well, I won't blow it all, Jez. Ghost, I'm not going to blow it all. I'm just going to apply it, buy it, and then do it. I'm not going to blow it. I mean, that'd be stupid to blow it. I mean, what's blowing it going to do? Is that going to make it produce better materials? It's no good. You can't blow it, Jez. Oh, Ghost. Usually there's a bit of a draw when you zoom out. Yeah, someone was busy cutting trees down. Yeah, it's become my new hobby. You know, once I found out that tiny little thing cut trees down, I didn't have to buy some special equipment. That was it. Whoosh! I was cutting them down, because you know, severely hampers my drivers. And then I'm going to go off and make a ton of profit. Just find out which is the one thing I have noticed in this game, Jess, which is really bad, and you probably already heard it, although you haven't, because you haven't been watching them. In the old game, it used to have a lovely yellow icon on a black background. God, that beautifully showed up. But I'll tell you what, you go back here, can you make out what that icon is? I mean, I'm really struggling with my slightly wobbly eyes. I've got a real struggle to see what they are. I mean, or that could be petrol. It is petrol, but I'm really struggling. Whereas in the other one, I was looking at 19 this morning, and my God, they even had the names on there. You know, like that one, Le Jardin de, was it? Le Jardin des Fermiers. You know, that one. It had it actually written on the screen, so I didn't have to go up and click on it to find out what it is. So what happened to that? That seems like a downward step, doesn't it? So I do, yeah, I'm just a bit bemused by that. It's like, oh, it was hogging a couple of frames a second, so I'll whip that out. As soon as we've spent a lot more on the visual aspect. It does seem rather, and then to have a stupid colour like that. I mean, black would have been better. A black background would have been beautiful, or a black foreground. Take your pick. Right, it's fertilised. Hang on, where am I? Right, let me just check. Yeah, is the rolling bit is still not working. Right, let me just check my hotspots. That's growing. So just this one now. So he's harvesting, and he's... Hello? I think I've started in the wrong end. Uh-oh. Oh no, he is the right... No, it is the right way. I think. Hang on a minute. Have I done this wrong? Hang on, I think I may have done that wrong. Am I harvesting for nothing? Oh no, I'm not harvesting. What am I talking about? Obviously, I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's get this off the side of the road, because apparently I'm not. I don't know why I even thought I was harvesting. That was completely stupid. So yeah, he's cultivating, and the other guy is seeding. Yeah, that's it. That's perfect. Although it looks like he stopped. No, he didn't. So it looks like we're all good there. So everything is working. Everything's sale, my friend. Hello. Somebody missed a bit there. If you're going to cut trees, slow down time to the lowest and get after it. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I read that wrong, Ghost. Someone. Yeah, that's what I did. I think I had it. Well, I didn't slow it right down, but I did it at a speed that was still going to be slow. And then did that. So I'm just going to whip off this, make a load of profit at La Jardine Le Puffier. Well, I may have said that wrong. I don't think it was Le Puffier, was it? Because Marathon, apparently I'm not able to get there, much as I would love to get there. Canola is at, yeah, that's my favourite shop, the French shop. Very nice place. Very nice lady there. Yeah, Marianne. I think it's Antoinette. Marianne Antoinette. Yeah. But I haven't worked out how to. Yeah. See. This is the one part of the game, Jess, that I really need help, and you may not know, but I would like my driver who's here, right? It says there, create a job, right? Okay. So if I can do set destination, right? So if I set destination as Le Fermier de Zip de Bon, like there, right? If I set that as a destination like that, right? It says pick a target destination. Well, that is the destination. So is he going to go there? Is what I want to know. And I don't know how you... That is the target destination just there, Sonny. What's that? Position is unreachable. Well, how do you turn it? Turn the... How do you turn the circle bit? God, I have a job to read the writing at the bottom because of the horrible blue. So yeah, I can't quite understand my predicament here. What is that red icon near the price of the product? Hang on. Oh, I think it means it's going down, Ghost. That's what it means. It was a bit higher than that, but now it's on the downward trend. It says show price fluctuations. So what is the month? No idea. What month is it? It's March. Okay. So if you go into there, March, you see, March the price starts to drop apparently. So it could go as high as 2,200, but it's dropping down to the number that doesn't exist there. So I don't know. You have to take a point somewhere between, well, I don't know, there's no, I can't see, does it go up in hundreds? I mean, no idea what that goes up in, but apparently it's on a downward trend, Ghost. Alright, but yeah, I would like to know how to program this idiot here to go to there so I don't have to drive it, because, you know, it's a little bit dull, isn't it? So if I select that, can I do it as a job? I want to know how to select this as a job. Apparently they're robots now, which you can program. And I don't know how to do it. It says there, I mean, click on it. I don't want to visit. I didn't even know I could visit it. But why can't I tell this guy I want to draw? I want him. I mind you. I don't think he goes there anyway, because you know I don't know if the AI works, to be honest. I'm able to get it to work yet. That's one side of the game I want to find out is. See, it says select there, right? So I presume I select that and then select the other one. I may have to watch a video on how to do this. And then see if I do select again and just remove my other select. Let me reset a minute. Hey? I don't know what that's going to do. What's reset? Reset this vehicle's tool. Find, yeah. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll go there now. I'll do that. I'll do that after the stream, or you know, after me tea or something. I'm just going to take some of those out, and then the next time I do a stream, which you know probably Sunday or Monday, you know I might be like double that 89,000. All right, so we'll see how we are then. All right, okay. Thank you all for watching today. I'd like to thank Ghost57, Scout Rework TLS or TDS, sorry, Sketches B for popping in today and saying what a nice day it is. Hang on, it's Farming Simulator, isn't it? Just to remind me what game I'm playing. And I'll see you all next time. What's Jess say at the end there? I've always got to have a last word. You can get the AI to deliver goods to a place, but it's in a setting page somewhere. You don't select both the places. Right, okay, let me quickly look in the setting places. I think I've got it on. There's the map, so it won't be on there. I mean, it's got this. See, it says, oh yeah, it says create a job, right? So I'll click that, right? Target position. Is that my target position? Oh, target position. There. How do I move that cursor so that it's pointing? How do I do it so it points the right way that you want? See, I want to know how you turn that thing, because obviously you don't want to point that way. He's got to go point straight away like that. So let's go to. I hope this is doing the right one. There. But how do I manipulate that? Oh. Start job. Pick a target. What is there? You fool. I don't know how you turn. Oh, right. It wants to be, yeah, in that direction, right. And then select. Position is blocked or unreachable. It's not blocked or unreachable. Well, it could be. Right, hang on. Start job. Pick a target location. There. Hang on. Oh, flipping job knocks. Hang on. Hang on. Hey? Have I got the right thing? I can't work this out. Right. Oh god, I'm moving the wrong thing. Yeah. There. Loading station is empty. What are you talking about? How can the loading stage be empty? So yeah, I can't quite work this out. Although that's because that says. What's 815? I don't even know what 815 are. Pick a target would be your silo. Well, yeah, but I'm delivering to a silo, Ghost. I'm trying to sell something. Loading position. Oh, I see. You got to pick a silo. Oh, I see. You might have to pick a silo, then fill it up, and then tell it to go to there. Ah, right. That might be how you do it. I want it to go to Fred Bloggs' Le Famille. Oh no, not the cheese one. Le Jardin de. Right. Right, what's it? What button have I got pressed? X. Right, okay, I pressed it. Right, let's see what happens. I bet the wrong thing's going to go there, isn't it? I did, program the wrong button. $8150. Is he the one that's doing? Yeah, look, he's got the job. Right, he's got the job, but I suppose he's already full, so therefore he can't. All right, we'll go back. Oh, hang on, he's an AI driver. Right, I'm going to dismiss him a minute because he's an idiot. Right, I'm going to work this AI thing out. If it kills me, I'll run over that car because I hate him. Out of my way, Dumbo. Move, you big nug. Right, let's try this again. No clue says go. Yeah, that's a bit like. Yeah, I would like to nail this because apparently that's part of this new update. Is you can do this kind of stuff now. You can do all this beautiful, memorable stuff now, where you can guys that deliver stuff for you and pick up stuff for you and all that kind of stuff. I want to get into the juicy materials. Right, I'm gonna empty all that and then see if this guy will load it and take it to the thing, and if he takes it empty I'll shoot him. Well, I don't know if I'll shoot him. Oh, I'm in the tractor. Well, yeah, alright, well I'll do an AI worker, don't worry, I'll hire a worker in a minute. Right, right, wait for it to go down first. God, my ears are boiling. Tell you what, it's getting warm in here. Might because the computer's belting out 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Right, I want to create a job. Right, I want ye to go to loading position there. Right, loading position there, and I want you to go to Le Jardin. And well, actually, you could do. What's that? Leaping? Oh, looping. Right, deliver. Hang on, let's do the top one. Deliver. Load and deliver. Right, okay, ready? Loading station is here. Which is here? Oh, hang on. What is this? I don't know. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Well, I don't know what this thing is. I mean, what is it? Farmer? Is that what it is? Farmer. Right, okay, farmer. Right. Then go to... Yeah, I will, but I'm trying to work out, with my own brain. I know it's probably the stupidest monkey I've ever... Right, what's that? That's hayloft. That's water tank. Right. Farmer 400. Right, Farmer 400, and we are a... 3.6 doodah. Right, okay. Right, I'm gonna do... How do I do this? This is mine? I don't know, which one am I? I'm that one. Right, okay. So I'm that one, I think. Right, I'm gonna click on that, right, and then I'm gonna create a job, right. And I don't know what the arrow does. Really? I don't know what it does. But target position is there, right? Okay, that seems fair. Right, target position is there. It's MF36 do that, right? And then I want to go to, hang on, it's got a, oh, hang on. I'm determined to crack this because it saves me a lot of work. But I can't work out how you... Oh, flip. Hang on. Cancel job. Can I cancel the job? Right. Yeah, I just find it very hard to work this. You know, it's just kind of ridiculously hard, isn't it? I want that thing there. I want to... Right, alright, I'll set a destination. God, blimey. It's mind-breaking, isn't it? Right, there. Yeah, I don't care which way the arrow points. I mean, arrow point wherever it likes. Alright, that's my target. Is that my target? Yeah, it's too complicated, isn't it? Alright, I'll watch a video on it and that's it, I give up. But that's where I want to start. I want to start a job. Alright, I'll look it up. I will not live forever. Alright, okay guys, right. Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll leave it there. Thank you all for watching. I'll watch a video in it right after this, and I'll see you all next time. Alright, thanks for those 3 people to coming in. Ghosts, Rework, and Sketchesp HP. I'll see you next time. I'll see you tomorrow, Saturday at 3 PM. If you wanna watch High Horizon Forbidden West, give it a like and subscribe if you like the channel, and ring that bell. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for watching and put up with me. And I'll see you all next time. Bye for now. Bye everybody. Bye. I'm waving, isn't it? I haven't even got a camera. What a mug. How do I turn it off? That's a good point. How do I turn it off? Stop streaming, that one. What's that? Do I have a John Deere 8 times? I don't have a Sprout. A Scout. I don't have a John Deere. No, I haven't got into the Deeres yet. Alright, I'm going now, Scout. Okay, bye for now. Thanks for popping in. Alright, bye. Take care.